Have you notified Lord Helmet?
Yes, sir. I took the liberty. He's on his way.
Make way for Dark Helmet!
All rise in the presence of Dark Helmet.
I can't breathe in this thing!
Hey, fellow adventurers, how are you doing on a Sunday night? We are live here at the Collective, my favorite gaming store, gaming community. That's right. And this is John from John's Dungeon Corner, also known as the Game Master. Yep, tonight I'm not informing people. I am entertaining. Oh, good grief! What was I about to say? So, we're gonna have a fun game tonight. For those of you who have not been with us for a while or have just kind of tuned in, this is the third gaming session where we had a session 0 and then we kind of played a couple times, just kind of get people involved in the game, get them, caught up and put the party together. So we're doing the Fendelver campaign that comes in that box set I keep raving about. I'll tell you, I told you guys, I played it, I run it, I love it. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to continue our experience, our adventure in the world of Forgotten Realms.
William Sam Quinn says, "What's up?"
William, how are you? Welcome. I am so glad you're able to just kind of come on a Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well with you. But, yeah.
Hi, Will.
It's good to see some folks.
We're gonna have well, we just got new 47 Furious Tales in.
Hey, there's
Have we gotten new 47 Furious Tales? We did,
did.
right?
Yeah.
So now we're waiting on the new Reign of
Ages.
and
Yeah.
then his newest one, Necroholic, which you got the advanced copy, but you haven't gotten. Oh, I mean, you didn't get nothing.
Come on, man. But anyway, yeah. For those of you who don't know and who might see us later on, William Quinn is the man, the magic behind 47 Furious Tales, Reign of Ages, and Necroholic.
Did you read?
Yeah, man. But I ain't gonna admit it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what you're talking about. Good stuff. Let me tell you how those comic books are the bomb. And I say in front of Danny because Danny knows comic books 10 times better than I do.
Yeah.
That the form, the format, the story, the paper that's printed on, the way it's made, the artwork is amazing. I rank it up there with just about any other comic book there.
It's great.
It is great.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. So
47 Furious Tales is great for anybody who loves Ninja Turtles. And
oh my gosh. If you're into any kind of Eastern martial arts thing or the Ninja Turtles or anything like that, you got to jump on that one. Reign of Ages has got a really cool story to it. It's more fantasy based. And I like the way it started out, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm not gonna say nothing about Necroholic, not a thing. I'm wait till it comes out, and then we'll all talk and chat about it. But yeah, so today we have myself, John, as the game master. We have 5 players. So since I'm left-handed, I'll start on my left hand. So we have Lauren, who plays Luna. We have Danny, who plays Ken the Drow. We have Antonio who plays Nimnu.
Nimnu.
We have DC who plays Run, the Mighty Mortal.
Yeah.
And then we have Brenda who
Sarah says
plays
hi, everybody.
Selena.
Yeah.
So everybody say hi to the adventurers out there.
Howdy.
Hello, everybody.
So we're gonna have some fun. Right now we're kind of eating and kind of getting ourselves together. And no, we don't play all night. We play for a couple of hours. You know, we have to unfortunately go to work tomorrow and all that good stuff. But maybe once I win the Powerball, we can change that.
Once you win the Powerball, once I win the Powerball.
Yeah, well, spending money.
I went to a
Look at
gas
this.
station the other day, and they literally had to have up on everything that they're sold out lottery tickets.
Wow.
Like everyone's going crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember where my mini is.
But,
I don't have any of them, so I
Uh-oh.
hope someone has them because
gotta
they
find the
weren't in my
minis.
bag.
gotta
I have
find the
Nimnu.
mini.
Even mine.
I thought paying that mini, but
I have 3 empty boxes, so no one gave them back to me last time.
we gotta find the minis. So we play with miniatures right now. Well, here, let me catch everybody up. I said I was gonna catch you guys up. So we're playing in the Lost Mine of Fendelver, which is the starter adventure that comes in the starter box and in the essentials kit.
No, wait.
As I said, they've pretty much figured out,
Because I didn't pack my
they've
bag last
actually
time.
gotten to Fendelver after making a quick little detour to save their now buddy Nimnu.
I didn't pack my bag last time.
Oh boy.
And
I didn't. No, I don't.
What do we
Waiting to
got?
see.
those are empty boxes.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's where their character.
That's
where
what
the
I'm trying to
character's
figure
supposed
out. Our minis aren't in here, which I just realized. I didn't pack my bag last time.
Who packed it?
be. Probably me.
Do you know what you did with the minis?
No.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
You paused it? No. All right, so we're gonna take a quick pause because I'm not gonna bore you with all these details as we try to figure out the minis and that. And then, but we'll be back and give it like 10 minutes most at tops. So hang in there.
They're still out there.
Close enough. Figured. So we're back. We found the minis. John is finding a mini for Lauren because Lauren technically has only played once with us at this point.
Mhm.
I think we used minis that your father has on.
What, Antonio? What?
We're live. We can't.
Yo, my guy looks
What?
live. What?
Say what the heck I need to say.
Nimnu. I don't have to worry about talking like Ninu yet. Who's this?
Danny.
Oh, that's me. I'm a real boy. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Apparently, Brenna is a baby because she can't get her own food ready.
I
Did you open the sauce? Okay, you did.
I did it.
I did.
Oh.
In all fairness, I was trying
So
to
I want to talk about the fact that Popeyes changed their biscuits and they're not as good as
They're
they
not
used
as
to be
good.
anymore. Used to be really flaky and delicious.
Yeah.
They're not so flaky anymore.
You know who still
Nope.
has good biscuits? KFC.
Nah, I hate KFC biscuits. Those suck.
They are a little sweet, but I put honey all over them, so I don't really. It doesn't. I only kind of taste the biscuit.
I've heard that Church's has good biscuits. I just haven't found one.
There's one close to us.
Where?
Like, I'll send you an address later. I'll have to ask my dad because I don't know exactly where, but it's
Church's chicken.
close.
Yeah, I did not have a great time waiting for my food. It was not great.
I
On
want
a
to.
different note, I have Magnetic Mini.
Ooh,
What does that mean?
I want to move my notes from that notebook to that notebook.
That
Hi.
I can.
That'll be a tonight. I'll be using the
Okay,
rest
so
of my
are we
credit.
good now? We can go unpause it.
We already did.
We're talking. We're here.
We've been chit chatting.
Oh,
I'm talking about my Magnetic Mini.
Oh
that
yes,
can't get out.
that's gonna be pretty fantastic. Magnetic minis.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
is it like Legos? You have to like assemble it.
Kind of. I mean,
I also have this. Who got me this? Was this you, Brenna, or DC?
DC, because DC got me mine too.
oh, look at DC.
What did I get?
I should
Uh-huh.
get myself
Oh,
a sorcerer
dang.
one.
How did
for-
we not-
No.
That's you.
For those of you that
Oh,
are
look at
unaware,
that.
the DM just slit his own neck as a gesture towards DC.
There's a barbarian is gonna get cooked.
I'm just gonna hang back.
The thing is, so John, I think
No,
the only...
ogres. I mean ogres. Ogres. Did I say? I didn't even say ogres.
Oh,
My bad. No,
Like,
ogres. I got
exotic
nothing to do
dark.
with that.
the only
Oh my god.
the only purple set is the warlocks, and you don't.
I know.
You don't.
I have a warlock.
You don't mess with warlocks like that because I can't.
You
take
don't
that.
mess with them like that.
I have a warlock bard. I actually play a warlock bard as an 8th level character.
Nice hole.
That's amazing.
Oh no, he's the 9th level now. That's right.
Yeah, you
But
get rolled up.
So, all right. So, getting on with the Mines of Fendelver. I was actually talking to Brendan about this because there's a third. Antonio actually just brought to light that there's going to be a third set of this series coming out. Now, I don't know a lot about it, but I know there is a third box set coming out in this series. And if it's anything like the second one, if they even make it even a little better, it's going to be amazing. Because the second one is the one you see the map that's there, and when you flip that over, it's the entire Sword Coast, which is really nice. I like it a lot. Goes really good with the game, full color, comes with dice and character sheets, and this really cool pamphlet. So, the last we had left our heroes, and I say that lightly.
They let Ninu's friend die.
Nimnu's
That
dead.
wasn't the
Nimnu's
last.
friend is dead. That is a fact.
Dude, we need
Dead
to
is a
move
fact. Our fault
on.
is a.
We need to move on. I love that.
We just all need to move on.
That's
from
just
that.
like your opinion.
Tell you,
man.
why don't you guys, since we start over here on the left, let's start on the right and kind of introduce our characters and what they're like.
John, do you
Every
have the
chicken
white
nugget in my
erase,
mouth.
the wet erase markers?
Yeah, they're right
Yeah.
there.
Um,
All right, so tell you what, we'll start in the middle with Antonio.
Antonio plays Nimnu.
So what's Nimnu?
Nimnu is an actual race from called the Bearden. You find them in Acquisitions Incorporated, which is a book that's not talked about a lot.
Yes, you know what? I'm gonna make a note of that. That's gonna be one of my topics about.
And that's the only place that race is in.
That's true, and that is a good book. If you ever want to build like guilds and stuff like that, anything business like, Acquisitions Inc. is an amazing book, and it has that unique character that's Antonio's playing. It's a lot of fun.
So my character will actually get taller. So right now he's only what I make like 3'6".
And guys, what does he look like?
Goblin.
he's
I am not a goblin.
He's a
But he
pretty
looks like a
goblin.
He's a pretty goblin. All
I
right,
play
so
a divine soul sorcerer.
Yep.
And he talks about himself in the third person.
Nothing wrong with that. I've known many goblins that do that.
Good.
I'm not a goblin.
He's not a goblin. That's the favorite line.
Hey, you're
I'm
only
not
a goblin when we're trying to
Nimnu
kill
not
you,
goblin.
alright?
All right, so
Nimnu, not goblin.
DC, before you stuff that chicken nugget in your mouth, I love it. Hey, we have fun here. Tell us about your guy.
I play Thrun, the half-orc barbarian. He's not that bright, but I have a team that, points me in the right direction. He tries to...
His horsemanship leads a little.
Oh, yeah, he does not know how to ride a horse very well. He's afraid of water as well.
He doesn't know how to
doesn't
care
like
for them
boats.
either.
Doesn't what?
Doesn't know how to care for horses.
No, does not.
For the horse, real good, by the way.
But he's a fun character.
Yes.
And
Sarah
Okay.
said hi.
Who's
Miss
Sarah?
you all.
well, this-
She said Nimnu fan. Hashtag Nimnu fan club.
Yes.
Is that Sarah?
Nim has a back.
Sarah, I love you and I miss you and I want you
William
to know
also
that.
said something before
He
the.
said Willow says hello, and they're going to watch Scooby tonight.
Awesome. We'll enjoy. All right, so let's jump over here to Danny before you start scribbling over there, and let's have him talk to us about his character a little bit.
So I am Ken the Drow. He's a drow who's afraid of the dark. He's a dark elf who's afraid of the dark. And I'm an archer who does not like to move.
Yep.
Not like to move. But I'm efficient. Let's
Efficient.
rank
You're
up. We can rank up damage, and I guarantee you I'm up there with this
He's
guy.
a sniper.
I just don't move. Yeah. Just call it what
So
it is.
but we need you to somehow discover like the Indomitable Tower spell or something that creates a tower, and he just sits there and shoots.
That's me. But then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, you didn't move." What's my kill count? What's my kill count?
Exactly.
Sniping.
All right, so now let's jump over here to Lauren and see what she's got going on over there.
All right, so my character is Luna. She's a wood elf, and she's always willing to lend a helping hand, and she's pretty shy. Yeah.
See? So she just kind of hangs out, but you got that extra movement.
Yes.
All kinds of cool stuff with them wood elves. We also got some pretty good abilities too. That's the neat thing. And last but not least, Brenna will tell us about her character.
My character's name is Selena. She's a wood elf druid and occasionally has to talk to myself.
Oh,
I can't even. But she likes astrology, and my whole dice theme is actually celestial themed because of her. So
Look
I
at
only
that.
get purple, pink, and blue, and yellow.
Look at that. The character is affecting the player. It's usually the other way around, but that's pretty cool. But that's cool. So that's all the players. Now you've met the ensemble, the actors in our never-ending play. I, of course, am John, and I run this insanity. And we have a good time doing it, which really makes us kind of insane, doesn't it? But we laugh a lot. We play, sort of. We kind of get things sort of accomplished. But we have a good time, and you'll hear us talking about things, and you're wondering, what has that got to do with the game?
We roll a lot of ones.
We roll 1s and 20s and everything in between. So we have a good. Oh, and
Oh,
look,
look at
Brendan's
this guy.
coming
Hi,
by. Say hi,
Bren.
Brendan.
I am back.
Yep, Brendan is the owner of the warden of the insane asylum.
Letting these jokers know they can't touch Tom Brady.
Oh, you go, you go
There's
tell.
like 4 out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
but
he's
he-
But that's
That's
that
Brendan.
Tom
That's the
Brady.
one.
Brendan
That's-
doesn't buy anything from the store for decades, but then Tom Brady pop comes in the store. He's
That's because he's in a
the
Tampa Bay
Amex.
uniform.
Yeah,
Dropping the
he's in a
Amex.
Tampa Bay uniform. What do you want? Yes, in case you're wondering, we're here at the collective after hours, and Brendan is having his Final Fantasy meeting here. That's been going on. Hey, I'll tell you about dedication. He's been having that Final Fantasy thing, or
It's fantasy football.
Final Fantasy. Listen to me, Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's a cool game. His fantasy football. What's Tom Brady got to do with Final Fantasy? He can throw a football and kill them all, though.
He has a pop figure.
Yes, he has a pop figure. No, it's his fantasy football league, and it's been going on for 32 years. So it's really neat. See, we are multi-talented. He actually won it last year after 32 years. All right, so the last time we left off, you fine folks were in Fendelver.
Although you can't read them.
Yeah, they're
So
terrible, actually.
Is that blue and blue? or
Fendelver.
blue and black?
You know, I keep saying Fendelver, but that's the mines. The town itself is called Fandalen. So thou art in Fandalen. You're at the inn. It is, what was it, mid-afternoon? Mid-afternoon, you guys got there in the morning. So, no, you got there
We went to
early
sleep. I tried
afternoon.
to sleep in the haven.
That's
And he
right.
paid someone to go take his horse back.
Yes, and
Yes.
you paid someone to take his horse back,
I
which
did that.
And then
We'll
I
see what
confused
happens with
someone
that,
by
you know.
talking.
He
in a third
promised
person.
it would be safe.
well, he
What
promised,
did
you
you say
know,
about
things.
talking?
I'm sure that Finn, you know, that Ninnu's friend said, "I'll be back." I bet you those were his last words. "I'll be back with
I'll
help."
be back.
The help arrived. He didn't. I don't know. You know, I don't know how that worked out, but secrets. So anyway, you
I
guys
didn't
are
know
in
him.
Fandalen. You have rented rooms for the evening, except for yourself. You pretty much spend the evening embroiled in whatever it is, whether it's reading your spell books or learning new spells or chanting in the corner, or sleeping, eating, frolicking.
Sarah says she's watching while making dinner.
Oh, look at that!
What's she making?
That's the
I
fun
know.
thing. That's
What
the
you
fun
making,
thing.
Dove?
Well, she's cooking at the end, so she's probably making pheasant or boar steak or venison, perhaps some kind of fish fry.
Tilapia?
I don't know. Whatever they caught this evening at the inn. I don't know. There's a river, you know, whatever you catch trout, probably. I'm gonna guess. They're probably swimming the wrong way. All right, so you guys spend the evening, you know, doing whatever it is you're gonna do. Nothing eventful really happens while you're there.
Thank God.
Good.
We need some time.
We got
to have
confirmation the
nothing
horse
eventful
made it, right?
happen.
You have confirmation of nothing.
What about the pigeon?
Remember, it takes about a day to get over there, day and a half.
We gotta go save the one dude too.
So there's no pigeon messaging, right?
No, no one's actually put that together yet.
Can we make it?
Remember the
Can you
horses?
Listen,
Oh,
you guys,
yeah.
you guys can't even get a horse.
Remember the
She
two
can talk to a
horses?
pigeon, right?
Oh god.
She can talk to a pigeon.
You could, yes, you could send a message like that.
Oh!
Or you could write something.
You could and tell it to fly there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell it.
You can write the
know,
message.
you could put in some work, Ken. You
Yes.
don't put it in combat. you
That's
don't
not a
put it
bad
in
idea.
All I'm
training
gonna
hours.
say is your mini doesn't help your case
Oh.
Why?
What is that?
because it has a bird coming off of its hand.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But it's not a pigeon.
It might
Could
be.
I just said a bird.
But it's not a pigeon.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's the talking parrot.
Hey man. Hey man.
All right, so you guys have met Toblin Stonehill, which is the innkeeper. You owned. Let's see. You guys have met quite a few people here, yes?
Oh, my best friend, Rockseeker.
And then
He's not here.
No,
not
but
here.
he's not.
Rockseeker, well, yeah, Rockseeker. This is where you were supposed to meet Rockseeker.
Oh, but he's not
Yeah.
here.
You forgot all that part. Okay, let's.
Sarah's
let's-
making garlic shrimp with
Wow.
bacon and a creamy Parmesan sauce.
Wow, I'm all for
That's
that.
great tavern food.
Great tavern food.
She doesn't make this crap when she's here. What the heck?
But anyway, so on that note, let me rewind you what had happened up to now. You guys left the inn. You guys have traveled down, and we're all meeting here. You're gonna meet here. So you brought Rockseeker's supplies down, and you were gonna meet here because he had something very important to talk to you about. On your way here, of course, you guys were met by the one gentleman, and I told you about the attack of the goblin attack, and that his friend was trapped. You guys went, fought the goblins, where you met Thrawn,
Thrawn.
who came in with his friend, well, his acquaintance, Luna. And they helped you guys help Ninnu escape certain death. I mean, maybe not. He was doing pretty good on his own there. But I don't know. There were a lot of goblins out there, and you guys defeated them, so that was nice.
They probably thought Nimnu was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, as they try and kill him.
them.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
You guys recovered the wagon that you thought was your lost and horse. You brought it back to Fandalen, and were able to turn it over to the to Sildar. So
And DC doesn't know how to ride a horse.
You mean Thrun?
Yeah.
Get in
He's Thrawn?
character,
Thrawn.
bro.
Get character.
Great,
Doesn't I
you-
know?
you
Yes.
how to ride a horse.
But we'll talk about that sometime.
down there.
Along the way, yes, people were thrown from horses, talked to horses, chased the horses.
There was a lot of horse involved.
There was a lot of horse involved.
horseplay.
There was a lot of horsing around. But anyway, so you made it to Fendalen, and oh, we can't forget that along the way back to Fendalen, you guys ran across his horse, his dead horse. Remember dead horses?
I do remember. The
Remember
dead
that part?
horses.
Yes. You ran into his 2 dead horses, and you were attacked by goblins, which you fought off. Got a couple of wounds in. Yeah, they got a couple of wounds in on you, but pretty much you guys killed them, slaughtered them. Yes. Well done. Kept on coming, and arrived at Fendalen with all the goods. So that's where we're at. You stayed at the inn. You stayed in the stables, even though you were warned not to, but that's okay. Sometimes them barbarians, they don't understand common. Oh, no problem. So that's where we're at. In Fendalen. Fendalen. And whatever shall we do now? I don't know. Completely up to you. So, the
We go
evening goes by. I'm going to say it's morning. That way we can kind of get our bearings. Sildar did tell you.
Rena says hi.
Oh, hello, love. That's my wife. She is an avid follower of ours, and she also plays a druid in the home game.
Let's try it.
In my
You okay?
My muscle just went up for a second. It's fine. No, I'm fine. I just went to move and I felt it.
that's
I'm
sometimes
okay.
happens to me
Cute.
too.
It
So
happens.
you
to
took
me.
the-
I'm old.
the
but-
last
So that's where we're at.
Take pineapple. Hi,
What do the
Caleb.
Ranger dice look like?
So there are these
Yes.
plus
So
some of
you
the
guys delivered.
ones
Don't
that
forget,
she
you
has
guys
over there.
delivered
The
all the
blue-
provisions.
the
It was
blue
Barthen's
These?
provisions.
That's what I said.
Barthen, yeah, Barthen was the place, which is right here, the trading post. That were Barthen's provisions. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be pointing at things right here. This is Barthen's provisions. That's where you guys delivered everything, and this is where you're staying, which is the Stonehill Inn. As I told you guys, everybody, all my fellow adventurers out there, the map is amazing. It shows the entire town of Fendalen. Very cool, full color.
You love them maps.
I
Those
love
are
maps.
deal-
Oh, I'm
those
gonna
are
tell you
deal
what.
breakers.
I love maps. My Eldritch Kingdoms is a canvas. What is it? A 24 by 30, something like that. Canvas that I drew the map on. I love maps. Not
Hey, listen.
almost as much as I like dice. Almost. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, if you need dice or anything dice accessory like these cool dice boxes that turn into dice trays or dice towers or just dice trays or just
Or dice jail.
dice.
Brendan
Dice
has
man,
dice jails
dice
in stock
man.
now.
Oh yes, and his
For when you
dice
roll
shell.
ones.
Oh, it's so
We used to
crazy.
need it.
It's beautiful. And we got a dice gel in case your dice give you trouble. And it's guarded by a dragon, so you know,
Dice.
if worst case, you'll melt them.
Dice mimic.
A dice mimic. Oh, there's all kinds of crazy stuff here. But anyway, so back to this. What are you guys gonna do? You're up. The sun has come up, and the rooster had crowed.
Darn it.
Hey, that was pretty good, right?
That was actually really good.
Yeah.
Nimnu think we should go save.
We have to save somebody.
But you can't. It's like most of my jokes have to go.
I feel you.
Anyway, Mr. Ken, as thou wandereth around in the sun,
I
with
want.
thy cloak pulled over thy eyes because it hurts. It's like it hurts us. It hurts us.
I want to go. I want to see. Is there like a shop in town?
Yes, there is. There's a couple actually. You've got you've got Barthen's Provisions, which is where you took
The supplies.
the supplies too. That's a trading. And then there's the Ethan Elmar Barthen owns a trading post, which is the Barthen's Provisions, which is right here.
That's where we dropped off our thing.
Correct.
Oh, dang, I don't think I asked. Did I ask? I don't think I asked them for anything as we were wrapping up. I want to go there. Provisions.
Yes, I mean they got quite a bit of stuff.
So I want to go there, and I want to ask. I want to ask. I want to ask what type of armor he may have.
Ooh, here at the Provisions.
Or if he
Well,
knows of anybody in town.
He goes, well, what are you looking for specifically? It might be easier for you to tell me what you're looking for, and I go look in my inventory and see what I have that's available.
I'm a rather weak little dark elf, and my adventuring group doesn't have very many heavies, so to say.
Heavies? You mean, what do you mean by that?
They can't take much damage. They can't take much hurt.
Oh,
I love them, but they can't.
so what are you saying?
I'm saying I want something that's gonna up my allow me to be more durable on the battlefield.
Interesting. Very well then. What type of armor do you currently wear?
Leather armor.
Well, if you're looking for durability and the ability to deflect blows and stop incoming damage, you're probably going to want to wear, I don't know. What is your role among your friends?
I'm the archer.
Oh, so maneuverability is important to you.
Yes.
Heavy armor would not be welcome then.
No. Not very heavy, no.
Well, you could always. Are you trained as a forester? Are you trained as a warrior?
Warrior.
Well, then that gives you access to just about. Well, all right. I would say, in your situation, I would suggest, from my years of experience, I would suggest something in the medium armor classes or armor ranges. Something maybe like a, I don't know, a chain shirt perhaps, light, still maneuverable, but it does afford much better protection than your leather armor. Now, if you want to stay with the lighter armors and the flexibility that allows, of course, you could just upgrade to studded leather armor. It has the metal studs in it, which it affords you a little bit more protection, but not really much. Your best bet would probably, you can always wear a breastplate, but I don't know.
I don't want a breastplate. I feel like
metal. Well, a chain shirt. I think your best bet in that kind of thing would be the chain shirt. Now the thing is, let me explain to you though. With the lighter armors, you're afforded more maneuverability, better flexibility. If you're an agile type person, then it affords you better defense because you can maneuver a little better in it. Now, when you get into the next class of armors, things get a little dicier because it affords more protection naturally, but it cuts down, or I should say, it affords more protection because of what it is made out of, but it cuts down on your natural maneuverability. So I usually recommend that for people who aren't quite as agile as like your brethren and some of the others. Now, the heavier armors, which is the heavy of the heavy, you see the gallant knights walking around in and warriors wielding two-handed swords. They'll wear the heavy armor, plate armor.
I don't want that.
The split mail, the full chain mail, the ring mail.
That's what a barbarian would wear.
Well, no, that's not correct. Actually, the barbarian would not want to wear it. Actually, most barbarians, if you notice, don't wear any armor. They rely solely on their speed and strength and wits.
Wits?
Well, that's a different story. But nonetheless, my recommendation is that if you want to upgrade a bit and keep all your maneuverability, I would suggest the studded leather armor.
The
If-
studded leather.
If you don't mind giving up some of your maneuverability for more armor, more protection, then I would suggest the chain shirt. Maybe even, I'd even go as far as the scale mail would not be bad. The thing with the scale mail is it does not lend itself well to being stealthy.
I want that middle one. The male shirt.
The chain?
The chain
The chain shirt?
Chain shirt.
Very well. Let me see. Let me see what I have.
You got it in my size?
Well, and that's the thing. You have a slender build than a human,
Very slender in
but
this universe.
you're a little taller than some others.
And very tall in this universe.
Yes. Very well. Let me check. Actually, Randolph, check and see. Come here, boy. And you see a teenage kid come out, and he looks and says, he kind of looks at him. He doesn't really say anything. He says, "Find me, if you would, and see if we still have a chain shirt that might fit this gentleman here. Be quick about it. Chop, chop."
Chop, chop.
And the kid scampers off.
Cheerio.
Probably about 13. Right at that age where he's probably looking to become an adult. He lives that Long Island in town. Adulthood comes quick. 15, 16, you're an adult. That's the way it rolls.
Like dice.
Like dice.
Like dice.
All right,
Like
so
Mike.
he says, is there anything else I might interest you in since you're already here? I mean, we have some wonderful adventuring backpacks. We have some bags.
How much is the shirt?
The shirt. Well, let me see what condition it is. Sometimes we have brand new equipment. Sometimes someone will trade up. Sometimes we buy things found that they find that are in good shape. I don't know what's back there.
Oh, okay.
But on average, it could cost you around 50 gold.
Okay.
Let me see what I have, though, first, yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we see the kid. About 10, 12 minutes later, Randolph comes back, and he's carrying what looks like to be a chain shirt. And he puts it up on the counter. And he says, "Thank you, Randolph. Now go back to your duties." And the kid just wanders off. And he says, "Well, why don't you try this on and see how it fits?" All right, let's see how it fits. Look at that.
Tell me it fit great.
It fits really good, actually. It fits quite well. You move around in it, you twist and you turn,
Feels good.
and it feels really good.
I like
it was as if it had been ordered for you.
Oh
He
yeah.
says, "Well, luckily, that's not bad.
That's not.
No." And it looks like somebody, when it was created with soot or ash. So basically, what that means is you've got it's not black, but it's like it's a gunmetal color without the
Ooh,
gloss.
my guy's looking cool. I'm getting it painted anyway.
Well, you can tell that this
painting it.
armor was either found or made for someone who didn't want the shininess of chainmail.
He's like stealthy a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So it suits you fine.
It looks great on
He
me.
says, "So
It's good.
Well,
Because
that
you need
looks
so
pretty
much
good.
stealth standing
Seems-
on top of a mountain.
that looks good.
I'm gonna
seems
just
to
paint the
fit.
camo.
Turn a little
Looks
bit
like
more.
a tree.
Good. Well, since you made sure that you got my things to me, and since Rockseeker sent you
Yes,
to
my
bring
best friend.
these things,
Best friend.
since you're friends,
We are. Facts.
then I could see myself possibly giving you a small discount. Say 45 gold, since you're a friend of Gundren's, and you did me a solid by bringing us the supplies that we needed.
45.
Yes. I mean, remember, you were paid to bring that, but I wanted to make sure that a friend of Gundren's is an acquaintance of mine.
Deal. I could do that.
All right, very good then. Now remember to oil it and run it through sand. Huh?
Run it through sand.
Yes, that's how you keep the chainmail from rusting in the bad weather.
Okay. Okay.
Did you not know that?
No.
No?
No.
Interesting.
Can I buy Sand? I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think that's each.
No, I didn't.
We
I
might
thought- I
have
think
some
it's mine.
fine sand that you could use for that. A
Yeah,
small
it's-
sack, yes.
I don't think it's individually every.
There
I think
are-
it's what'll be found.
I think it's.
So in the game,
Yeah.
there are all kinds of kits that you can
Yeah,
actually buy. It's funny because a lot of people go, "What?" Yeah, there are kits, and Smith's tools. Let's see, leather workers, masons. They don't. What I do with that is I basically take a Smith's tools and consider it to be an armor. So you can basically take care of your armor with it. I mean, that's a more of a role play thing, but it's kind of fun.
How often should I be sandpapering it
Sandpaper, no.
or
You
sanding
take
it,
the sand, and you
sanding
place in
it,
a blanket.
sifting it?
Sifting it. Yes, that's the word. Sifting the armor. Well, anytime you're in inclement weather, of course, that's a good idea because the links are metal, and as if like a sword. If you stop sharpening the sword, eventually become brittle. The blade will chip. It'll lose its edge, so on and so forth. We have to take care of your armor because if you expect it to protect you, it must be in good condition. It's like all other things. You have to feed horses. You have to feed a horse or it dies.
Yes. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Do you guys know that? Are you sure?
I
Both
haven't.
of you?
I've never done it.
So if you like those tools, would run you another 20 gold. But it's a nice set. You can take care of your links. You can, if you break, it comes with extra links for chainmail.
How many silver gold?
10 silver to 1 gold. So if you try to pay in silver, it'd be
So
200
everyone
silver.
needs to add, because apparently we didn't divvy out loot last time.
Oh well, why don't you guys do that real quick while I use the restroom? How's that?
7 gold to each person.
What was that for?
That's all the stuff we found.
Remember when?
And don't
we-
forget the payment.
I don't remember what the payment was.
I'll look it up. I think it was I don't remember.
It was minus. I have that written down. Flip it to the other page. It was 2 for the in room. I literally wrote
To
that.
go for the in rooms, we did that.
I don't remember how much you guys paid for the
Um,
horse, so
No,
that's why
that's,
I feel like.
we're trying to figure out how much what our reward was.
To be fair, you guys had the first time player be the ones taking notes, or the first time player taking all the notes.
I take notes for all my other campaigns.
Yeah, but how long have you been playing D&D, Antonio?
That's beside the point.
No, it's not coming out. Yeah.
I also I don't have to write my notes in pencil, right? Like I can write them in pen.
I mean, if you want,
I can't write in pencil.
that's up to you. I just don't recommend it for your character sheet unless
No,
you're gonna.
because you have to erase stuff on there all the time. For the notes, so I figured it wouldn't matter.
Don't matter to me.
I'm gonna get one. Of my
So
nice
again,
pens.
7 gold each, 24 silver pieces, and then 54 copper pieces.
You know, copper.
54.
Can you math for me while I go get a pen? Thank you.
Damn it.
How many?
Jesus. 7 gold, 24 silver,
Mm-hmm.
54 copper.
All right, and I'm gonna walk Kayla because I feel like that's what she wants. Kayla.
Oh,
Oh, John, can I buy a dog?
7 gold, 24 silver. There you
Come
go.
on,
John, can I buy a dog? A
Um,
companion?
Yeah, we go. It's a piece.
Hi, Ray.
I don't. Oop.
Ray said hi.
Oh, hey,
Sarah's
Ray.
dad.
Hi, Ray.
I'm gonna walk the dog. I'm gonna walk my companion.
All right, go walk your companion.
You can. I don't know that there'll be any available right here for certain reasons.
Unforeseen reasons, but yes. What did King DeGraw decide on the? Oh, so the payment. Did you have the payment that he gave?
That Ken
no,
the Drow gave?
no, that you guys were paid to bring the goods. Yeah, let me go
Ooh, I
back in.
might if it's.
Hold
not
on,
at the very
I will
beginning.
come back here and.
Fine.
Let me look at this real quick.
What? That's a great drawing. See the little ears? John, isn't this a good drawing of Selena?
It is.
Yeah.
It works.
Fantastic.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The only thing I cared about was that everyone knows that she has a high pony. And that's what I drew. What?
That was important. Everything else is the material.
She
I
also
love
wears
it.
purple.
Oh, I know he paid y'all something. Let me see. Okay, so you got paid 10 gold each by Elmar Barthen, who owns the provision place, and then whatever else you guys have found. So you each got 10 gold for making sure that the goods got delivered, and then whatever else you found along the way, which I believe Antonio, which you guys found in the cave, right?
I just wrote down whatever was on that page is what I said.
Yeah. So that was what was found there. So that's what you have. Now, are you interested in that in the
This thing?
Smith's tools?
Yes.
Okay. So it's 20 gold, weighs 8 pounds.
20 gold?
Yeah. It
Weighs 8 pounds.
Yes.
Ooh.
And your chain shirt weighs 20 pounds.
Ooh.
Now here's the way you compute the armor class for that. So it's a base of 13 plus a modifier, your dex modifier to a maximum of 2.
So you have 15 armor.
So I go up 1.
Mhm.
Heck yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. What is your armor class?
14.
So plus 2, you're at max. So that's good. I mean, bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
See, sometimes,
Thank you.
so let's talk about armor real quick as you guys go into this, looking for armor and to better your armor classes and stuff. The light armors, which are basically just leather and studded leather, will give you, and cloth, I believe, will give you your full dex modifier, which is great for those who have like the 17s, the 16s on up. Okay. Anybody with the in-between numbers of like 12, 13, 14, 15, anything from like 12 to 15, which is +1, +2, benefits more from the medium armors. Because the medium armors, the number goes like the oh my gosh, the middle of the ring, no, the scale mail, I believe it was. The scale mail gives you a base of 14 plus a maximum of 2. Okay, so there's that. The different art. Now, when you get into, if you have not, all the medium armors give you a maximum of 2, so that's great. Now, the heavy armors give you no modifiers as far as your armor class, but they're designed for people who have like that 10, 11. Maybe if you only have like a +1 at 11, 12, 13, and you want a really good armor class with plate being at the top of the food chain with an 18 base, even a 14, you'd have to buy. I don't think you can get the 19 any other way. Let's see, 14 plus 16, 16, 17.
I can get to 19?
No. What I'm saying is, if you had half plate armor and you had a 14
Yes,
or
you could.
15 dexterity, yeah, you could.
But would it be heavy?
You'd be at 17.
You'd also
with
have
your
to use a
armor.
shield.
You know?
Oh, I'd have
The
to.
best that
so I
you can
could-
get. Now, here's the funny thing: if you had a 18 dexterity, studded leather would be probably be one of your best bets because you'd be at 16.
Mhm.
And then if you ever add a shield to anything, it gives you another +2. So, so you could technically start the game. If you get your hands on plate armor and a shield, you're at 20 armor class, which is amazing at this level.
And if you're a fighter, you could be at 21.
Technically, yes, because of the defense stance.
Oh,
But that's not even there. But so there's a lot of things to consider when you buy where you want to go. And it's not to say that you can't eventually wear full plate armor and just stand over an 18 armor class shooting arrows. Because that's not uncommon. You're a
I'll
fighter.
wreck you guys.
Or
I'll wreck them for you guys.
Yep.
And if you turn on me, I'll wreck
have
you
a
guys.
shield. Then you can have a shield and you can have a shield and use it, and then you'd be at a 20 armor class when you need it. But anyway, all right, so you're set. So for 65 gold, you now have a chain shirt and the tools, the Smith's tools to keep it up and to patch it. You can patch it.
Ooh, I
so
can
you
patch
really, you got little patches of chain that you'll link in there and stuff. So yeah, you're good. The oil, it comes with the oil, the sand,
Heck yeah,
everything.
boys.
the little tools to crimp the chain with. I mean, everything that you need to fix your armor and keep it up is good. So it was 20 gold well spent.
Great.
So while you're doing that, what is everybody else doing at that? So
Where would one find health potions?
potions, huh?
Yeah.
Here
Is there anywhere?
in Fandelvin, I
Provisions
you talk-
doesn't mean potions, right?
No.
Like it's not like a general store.
no.
I'm gonna look for a medkit.
Medicine. Medicine. Okay. Well, you can start at Barthen's. I don't know if, to be honest with you, if there's really going to be a place in Fandelin that does
If there isn't,
that kind of thing.
I have something else I want to try.
Now there is.
Thank you.
Well, the funny thing is that there is a little place that, when you go, when you're in there, if you go into the provision place and you say, hey, I'm looking for some potions, this, that, the other, to help me. I've heard that, he says, well, that's not really something that you see floating around. But I'll tell you that maybe if you go over to the Shrine of Luck and you're generous, then perhaps it's a small temple there, but Sister Garel, she might be able to have something that could help you if you're generous at the shrine. And he points it out on the map. He says it's right here. So if you come out and you follow the road down, you'll see a small well, a little shrine, and set up to the goddess of luck. And sometimes you never know. Good fortune can smile upon you.
Well, I 100% want to go to the Shrine of Luck.
All right, so we're going to come back to that. Now, you talk to him, you're head on down. Are you going to go alone or are you going to go with someone? Or someone going with you? What are you doing, Mr. Barbarian?
Yeah, you want a bodyguard? I only have an 11 armor class, or I have an 11 health.
What are we doing, from?
I will seek. I don't know. Can I get a weapon yet or no?
Whatever you buy. Barbarians are gifted in that they can pretty much use a lot of the weapons too. Why? What do you have now as a weapon?
Longsword.
Well, what is it you're looking for?
Something more damage.
More?
Oh, a hammer.
Well, there's a couple. I mean, there are a couple of weapons. If they would be available here, though. You're looking for something that does something more, huh? Well,
What?
the trading post is probably going to be your best bet.
So I'll head to the trading post. Thank you.
All right. Well, you see Ken in there, and he's messing with some chainmail, and he seems pretty happy. He's got all these. He's got this sack open with a bunch of tools in it.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, he's in the corner. He's
I'm
like
hyped.
looking at all this stuff that he just looks like he just bought a bunch of stuff. Pretty neat. Armor smithing stuff, maybe. All right, so you come in. He says, "Oh, good day. How can I be of service?"
I sent over here to see if I find a better weapon.
Weapon?
Yes, sword.
What kind of
hammer.
a weapon?
I have a long sword now. I want an upgrade.
2?
A great sword.
Is that right? Great sword's the bigger version.
A great sword. Huh?
Yes.
I want the best sword.
Oh boy, that's a tall order. Those are big swords. Even so, he actually made a joke in that. He can say it's a tall order because those swords are big. The great swords can range up to like 6 feet.
Ooh!
He says, "Oof, great sword." Let me see. Right. He goes to the back. And you hear him going back. You hear him. It's like he's looking, rummaging through stuff. And I mean, the front of the store is just, it's just funny. It's like, have you ever been to these stores that you walk in and you only got so much space, but my gosh, there's so much stuff. Like there's a barrel full of swords in the front. I mean, just a bunch of different long swords and even rapiers. Then over here on this wall, there's like a shelf that looks like a box. It looks like a wagon box, that they put in wagons, full of nothing but different types of daggers. And over here, it just, as you look around, you're like, and there's like all this leather stuff over here, like backpacks and sacks, and in the back, you can only but imagine what that must look like. He's got provisions, and I mean, it's insane. It's like he's a true trading store. He has a little bit of everything. He comes by. He says, "Well, here, come back here. Come here. Come, follow me."
Yes.
Okay. He says, and like up on the wall, like kind of like the swords are out there, up on the wall, you see this huge sword. I mean, it's like a two-handed sword. Obviously, it's a great sword. And he says, "Well, that's what I have. That's all that I have. I've had that there for a while. Don't really know what to do with it because it's not every day somebody comes in and says, 'Hey, I'm looking for a great sword.' I have, in fact, actually, no one's come in here really asking for great swords. That's why it's still there. But he says it's there. It looks to be in pretty good condition. You want to climb up there, and if you want to climb up on the workbench, you can reach up there and grab it."
It's a trick. Dice roll.
You got to get it yourself.
Go get it.
Yeah, I go up and I.
All
grab
right,
it.
so make a die roll. You
Oh!
can use either athletics or acrobatics.
What
Rolling
is
that
it,
sweet and sour sauce,
20?
boy.
Why
Huh?
is there
Be
sweet
funny.
and sour sauce in my dice tray?
I don't know, because it's about to be a sour. Is it going to be a sweet roll or a sour roll?
I know. I feel like this.
Athletics.
Okay, well, use your athletics.
Not terrible.
14.
All right, well, you get up,
Good
you
for
jump
him.
up there. You're like, you jump up on the table and you reach up there and you grab it. It's a little heavy. I mean, the weight differential between your long sword and that two-handed sword is a bit. You're like, ooh, and you're looking at, okay, so you've got a long sword that even if you use it two-handed weighs about 3 pounds. And then you've got this two-handed sword now that's 7 pounds. So it's twice the weight. And it handles different. I mean, it's just, the balance is just different. But if you look at it, make a die roll.
Ooh.
Let's see what we got here.
8.
That's
Jesus.
okay. It's okay. Add your, let's see, what shall we add to that?
If you roll 8 again,
Just don't roll that dice.
No.
You know, I
You're
almost
just kind of looking at, well,
almost thought dice jail
as far as you
earlier
can tell,
for
you look
us.
at it and you go, oh, this looks pretty good. It looks pretty good to you. I mean, you kind of look at it. I mean, you climb down from the table first. Yeah, I climbed down.
Yeah, I climbed
Swing
down.
it two-handed sword.
I climbed
In
down.
fact, there's no room to swing it in here, really. To kind of feel it.
Oh.
Says, well, you can go out back if you like and swing it around. Take a couple test swings with it. Just be careful. Don't hurt anyone.
Will
out
do.
there. So he's got this small little area, that's open. And you swing it around, and you're like, okay, it seems pretty cool. Yeah, roll. Let's see if you accidentally chop someone's head off.
So, okay, get rid of that guy.
What'd you
Bro.
What do
roll?
you roll?
1.
You rolled a 1. So let's have some fun. All right, so you're going around, you're swinging, and swinging. You're like, wow, this is pretty cool. And you start spinning with it, and you go into this spin. You're like, what the heck? It's like it's spinning you, and all of a sudden, swap. And you're like, and you look, and there's a cow head on the ground.
Holy
DC. Or, sorry.
You're like, oh, you're like looking around, and there's this kid over there looking at you like one of those. Really, what did the cow do to you?
Nothing to say.
I
So
look
the guy-
around if
he
anybody
goes-
saw.
So,
If anybody else saw this time.
well, Albert comes back because he hears that the cow go. All of a sudden you hear from the cow fall. I mean, that's a lot of pounding falling. And the shopkeeper comes out, sticks his head out, and goes, "Uh-huh. Well then, I guess it cuts pretty well, doesn't it?"
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
I guess you bought it and a cow.
Got blood on it, bro.
Very well. You know, if you'd have wanted to see if it tests the edge, there would have been an easier way to do it. But I'm not gonna be mad at you. Just pay for the cow and the sword, and we'll call it even.
DC losing money. Yeah.
Great.
So he says, well, the sword will be, since it's been up there for a while, normally I'd sell it for 30, but since you killed the cow too, I would have given it to you probably for 25, but now I have to add the cost of the cow.
What about I don't have it
But I'll tell you what, I'll go easy on you.
You know what do you mean? We just got a bunch of
Let
money.
me make a roll and see. He goes, I'll go easy on you since you I'm just gonna owe me for this. But he says, I'll butcher the cow and sell it to the provisioner and tell you what, give me 60 gold and we'll call it a day.
I don't have enough, sir.
Oh, we do have a problem, don't we? Well,
What's
we'll
the
have to figure
conversion
something
for
out,
silver?
won't we now?
So you have. So you have.
Oh my.
3. Wow. You have 45 gold.
I have 45. Call it even.
Why don't you offer to butcher it for him?
Yeah, thank you.
Are you there? What is going? So all these ghosts that are talking are speaking in your head. So this is good because maybe you're away to the totem or something, and you're a shamanistic kind of guy, you know. So now you can have voices speaking in your head. Let's make a die roll, see what the voices say. Oh boy.
I'm gonna.
The voices.
Why
in your,
does what happened?
the voices in your headset? You should do one of your tribal dances and tell them that this is the voices whisper in your ear and say you should do the tribal dance of sword letting, of blood letting, when a new sword is acquired.
And then I tell myself, the therapist,
this would be
not
like-
to listen to the voices.
Oh,
20.
listen to
No,
the
you don't.
This could be helpful.
29%.
That's weird. You could just use it.
Blood dead sword.
Well, think about it. Okay. So let's think about this. I mean, I just kind of rolled a 20, so I'm like, okay, maybe the voices will be helpful. Okay, so think about this. Not a game, right? Let's think about this. So you're a barbarian, right? From somewhere in the Forgotten Realms, right? Okay. So that means that your barbarians are tribal, right? They have shamans, right?
Right.
Okay. They're kind of like one with nature. Okay. They have a lot of different beliefs that are looked at kind of weird. You know, you become a man by what? By going out and killing a bear or something, whatever tribe you're from, you know, hunting down an elk, killing a dragon, I don't know, going into a dragon's cave and bringing back proof that you did. I don't know, whatever it may be, some craziness.
Yeah.
That's how you become a man, right? So it wouldn't be far-fetched that one of the rituals when you become the owner of a new sword, right, would be to kill something and blood the sword. Actually, that's actually very ritualistic in a lot of. It's not unheard. It's not something that if you told him and you did this, that he would look down and go, "Oh my God, this guy's crazy! Call the popo." You know, that's not something that would happen. And you might be able to pass it off as this is what I'm supposed to do, and you never know. I'm just giving you an idea that I normally don't interfere, but a lot. But that's just
Okay, yeah.
see, because you're a barbarian. So if you did that, now all of a sudden it becomes believable. That okay, I had to blood the sword. Either that or you tell them, yeah, I'm just uncoordinated. I got caught up in this spin and accidentally killed your cow.
No, he performs the.
Exactly. So let's roll and let's add performance.
What do you
That's
mean
a
by
skill.
performance?
That's the skill performance.
Yeah, we haven't even left the town, and you're pretty
I
much
have
in
no
combat.
performance.
Sure you do. Performance is based on your charisma. What's your charisma?
16 plus
Okay,
3.
so it's +3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you add +3 to that. So remember, skills that you're proficient in allow you to add the proficiency bonus, whatever it may be at whatever level you're at. But you can do any skill, you just don't get the proficiency bonus in it. You know? And sometimes if it's really cray-cray, you might end up with a negative. Well, you're a barbarian. So what do we got?
13 plus 3.
Okay, so that's a 16. That's not bad. I mean, he has no idea what the hell it looks like anyway. So you start dancing around. So tell me about it. What do you do with the sword? What do you do?
Just a forward like lunging thrust, and then a up, put the sword straight up and with a roar.
Oh, like dancing, and you're dancing with it, right?
Yeah.
Like a dance, like
Yes.
a martial dance.
Yeah, like Mark.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty good. He goes, and you're probably chanting, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Hey, blah blah blah. Hey, blah blah blah.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Now put some up behind. Let me hear what it sounds like.
Hey, blah blah blah. Hey, blah blah blah.
All right. So he looks at you. He's kind of. Let's see what he does. You rolled a 16. Huh? He goes, ooh. He observes you, and he gets this. You get this mystified look, and then it kind of dawns on him that this must be something that your people do or something. He goes, "Is that? What is that? What is that?"
I continue doing the performance. Hey, blah blah blah. Hey, blah blah blah. More intense.
Okay. Well, when you finally stop,
Oh, hey.
he goes, "What was that?"
It was a blood ritual for the new sword we got. It's a part of my people.
Oh, I see. Very well, then. If that's the case, I wouldn't want to. I always try to understand my customers and their rituals, and I've seen some strange things. You know what? I understand. I'll if you'll help me butcher the cow, I'll take the 45. And that was very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir. And I proceed to butcher the cow.
All right, so you get the butchering the cow. You go back there, make a roll, and we'll go.
Yeah,
You butcher the cow. You help butcher the cow. Another gentleman shows up, and you guys butcher the cow together.
Oh, I rolled for butchering 16.
All right. Well, you're pretty deft with that dagger. You're not.
Thank God.
You
Not
know,
with the
and
sword.
they actually give you a part of it.
Sweet.
You know, they probably give you like a haunch of it up in one of the shoulders or something to take with you. So now you got a hunch of raw cow meat.
So I leave.
Okay.
Thank the gentleman. I head
All right.
to
You got
go.
your two-headed sword.
Yeah.
You
And I
probably
go
put-
cook the meat somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. Take it. You know. So when you guys do things like this, I mean, since most of your, other than Antonio actually, who's the veteran of the group, when you do something like that, there's always. All right. So here goes some clues, some hints, and for those of you listening who are kind of new or may not think of these things, it is very cool. So let's follow this whole train of thought with what the barbarian Thrum did. So he did his ritual. And followed the voices, which are not going to be with him for a while, probably. Sometimes they'll be helpful, and God knows what they'll do all the time. But anyway, that's not important. That's not what's important. What's important is he did a dance that was believable to this merchant that thought that it was part of his tribe, and he went with it and took his offer, 45 gold, and gave him a haunch of meat. So now, what do you do with that haunch of meat? Well, his idea is I'll go build a fire, but if you take it one step further and go, there's an inn. The inn serves food. Thus, it has a kitchen. So you take it to the inn and you prefer and you trade. See, in the world, in the D&D world, in a lot of places, barter is just as good as having money. So you bring in with you bring this whole shoulder. That shoulder will make quite a bit of food for the day. It'll probably serve either an entire lunch or an entire evening. It's something that they can add to the menu. So you could probably barter with the guy, with the innkeeper, and say, look, I'll trade you this haunch of meat for dinner for us and another night's stay or 2 nights stay, depending on what the value you place on it is. And then you guys together can look at this and go, okay, well, let's make an intelligence check and because there's no real praise skill, but it's an intelligence check. And you go, okay, well, this is worth this much, and they charge us, so let's try and get this out of it. See, so that's how you kind of do that kind of thing. Same things it's the same thing you would do if you found let's say you find a battle axe and nobody wants to use it. Well, what do you do with it? Just toss it away? Or if you gather a couple of things, you bring them to a town. You say, look, we have these weapons that we found in our journeys. We like to trade them, sell them, whatever. And you trade them or you sell them for more gold or for what you need. So these are the kind of things that you can do with something like that. Cool, right?
Yes.
We'll get back to that. Now let's go to Nimnu.
Healer's kit.
Healer's kit. That's right. We were looking for healers.
Two
Did
or
you go
three.
to Barden's or to the provisioner?
Yes.
All right.
Go first.
You know, I mean, he is a trade. He is a tradesman. So he looks at you. He says, "Right, not a
Nimnu.
goblin, not a goblin.
Goblin.
Nimnu.
Nimnu. I'm sorry. Yes. I don't meet many of you guys. We're gonna have to sit down and talk sometime." He says, "Very well. How can I help you?"
Nimnu would like a couple of healer's kits.
And you're Nimnu, right?
I'm Nimnu.
Excellent. Nimnu. All right. Well, He says, "Oh, a healer's kit."
Ooh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's what it's called, actually. The medicine kit's actually called a healer's kit.
The news like, yeah.
Well, you want a couple of them? Oh, let me see what I have.
At least one.
He looks around. He says, "No." Says if you move the backpacks, someone looks like they knocked the backpacks over. If you move those over there, I believe there were a couple of healing kits over there. So help yourself however you
Nimnu's
want.
short.
He says, well, no, they're on the ground over there.
Okay.
And I can't promise that there's probably more than two, but they are there. There may be at least one.
I'm gonna go look.
All right, well, you search around, you kind of move backpacks out of the way, and pouches and belts, a bunch of other stuff that just, it looks like it was nicely stacked at one time and kind of went. After you clear that out, you're like, aha, you find 2 healing kits.
I'm gonna take him to him and try and buy him.
Well, so you found a couple. Very good, 10 gold.
9 gold.
How about 9.5 gold?
It's 5 silver.
8 gold.
Oh.
Very good then. We'll go to 10 gold. Did I say 10? I meant 9 3/4 gold.
7 gold.
Oh dear, I don't think you need these.
8 gold.
I can't take less than 9 gold.
9 gold.
Very good then. 9 gold it is. Aren't you so? You looking for a job perhaps?
Nimnu not looking for a job right now.
Nimbu adventurer.
Nimnu adventure.
Very good. And so basically, you buy 2 leather pouches that have a bunch of bandages, salves, and splits in them. You know, each one has 10 pieces. So, all right. Okay. While you're rummaging over there and you're working this out, what are we doing, Luna?
I would like to go to the shop to buy more arrows.
Arrows, and more arrows. Well, you're in luck because there's a whole barrel of arrows.
Wonderful.
Barrel of arrows.
Literally, that's how they
Love
have them.
it.
So you got barrels of swords and sometimes axes and stuff. And right there's a barrel of quivers, or a barrel of arrows with a bunch of quiver, with like half a dozen quivers, and then there's like a crate of bolts with a bolt kit with some bolt cases. So there you have it. And bonjour. All right. All right. So let's see what we got here. We're going to say, well, how many arrows do you want?
I'm looking for 30.
30 arrows. 3 gold.
Okay.
I'm also gonna look for
Nope, you're good.
scroll cases.
An empty one?
Mm-hmm.
He might have
Few.
a few. Let me see if he has a few. You know what? You're in luck. In all that leather work that you were looking through, you saw a couple of them.
Okay.
2 to be exact.
You can finish with her in that.
What else we need to do?
Are you all out of survival kits? Or
Healing kits?
yes, healing kits. Thank you. Did he just?
Nimnu got them all.
Oh, damn you, Nimnu. Damn you.
Nimnu will remember that.
He
We
says
could
that
have
would be
shared in the cost.
Damn
Nimnu.
you to
That's-
hell.
And you
Two-
ended
two
up
gold.
you ended up with 9.
2 gold.
I'll spend 2 gold.
I'm spending 3 gold on the arrows.
All right. He says, "Is there anything else I can help you all with?" I've got a few rations for the road. Jerky, dried fruits, that kind of thing.
A tiny white girl. What are you looking for?
Her dice fell.
Her dice?
Just one.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Not all of them.
One.
I'm like,
One.
oh.
Actually, you'd be better off if all of them fell.
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll find it.
Do
The
you
good
have a
news
ball
is
bearing
Don't
bag?
let me forget
I'm
that
sorry?
there's
Ball
a
bearing
dice
bag?
The good news
somewhere.
is
Bag
Kayla's
of
chilling,
blueberries,
so
I
she's
do
not gonna
not.
eat.
Does she do
Unfortunately,
that?
I do not.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
There are certain
my
things I
cat
just
would.
don't
That's
have.
why I asked.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Are you blind?
Where is it?
Right here.
What?
I liked it. I like
Oh
it.
my god.
She rolled a 1 in seeking. Or what would she?
Hey, at least I didn't roll a 1 and spinning my sword around.
Oh my god.
Dude, you were just practicing.
You're a barbarian,
I'm
bro.
so
How are
mad.
you?
It's like if in the video you were practicing.
Nimnu think we should go find Rockseeker.
Oh yeah, I gotta save my friend.
What happens with the final one?
All right, so you get there. All right, so you get
Yeah.
there, and it's a shrine. It's like a little rock shrine. That's
Is Rockseeker there? Is he seeking the rock?
Ba-
That's good. That's
It's
good.
just it's a small shrine made of stones. Basically, you can tell that somebody built this
Mhm.
from the ruins of other of walls that have fallen, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And make a religion check.
D20?
All checks are done with 20s. And now add your religion. roll.
What's the religion?
It's a religion skill.
Do you have it on your skills? It should be on your skills on your
It's under
regular
your skills.
your
Religion.
sheet. Your sheet.
What is that?
There
Fourth
it
from
may-
my sheet's also in here.
Fourth from the
Oh,
bottom.
what the heck is that? DC sheet?
Is that the real? Oh. It
I
must
thought your
not
shoe was
be.
in there.
Look
Look at your skills.
You don't.
religion is not.
Okay, so what's it say next to it? Wisdom, right?
No.
What's it say? Intelligence?
History intelligence.
Intelligence. So add your intelligence modifier to that number. All right, so here, before we go any further, everybody grab your characters out, okay? And go through all your skills. Because what's happened is, I know what you did. You only put numbers next to the ones that you're proficient in. But remember, you can use all those skills. You just aren't proficient in all those skills.
Mm.
So the numbers that you put there, so if it says intelligence, if it's an intelligence skill, add your intelligence modifier. If it's a strength skill,
It actually doesn't say. So here's what I'll do.
oh,
We'll just go through the list, and then you can write next to what the modifier is if you want, or write down the number. It doesn't matter. to
Okay.
me. So acrobatics is dexterity.
Got it.
Animal handling is wisdom.
I do. Here. Give me mine.
Arcana is intelligence.
Is that the other dog? Don't let that dog in.
come here,
Hold on.
come here. Oh, come here.
Ferguson.
Come here,
Oh, okay,
Um,
babe. Get babe.
I got her.
Athletics.
come here.
Ferguson. Ferguson, come here. Come on, Ferg. Go.
Ferguson.
Goodbye now.
Sorry, I didn't even talk.
Out there,
Come here,
Fergie.
come on.
Bye-bye.
I didn't realize it was my-
Athletics is strength. Deception is charisma. History is intelligence. Insight is wisdom.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Please say
Intimidation is charisma.
Kayla.
Investigation is intelligence.
Kayla.
Medicine is wisdom.
Do you have enough on your card to get one of these?
Yeah.
You're good, John.
You sure? Okay. So anyway,
Nature is intelligence.
What
so
was
while
medicine?
Antonio's doing that,
Wisdom. Perception is wisdom.
I can't see
Performance is charisma.
What are you looking for? Oh, I'd have to look over there.
Persuasion is charisma. Religion is intelligence. Sleight of hand is dex. Stealth is dex. And then survival is
I
wisdom.
don't like that you were quite mean.
That makes more sense.
You didn't write the number.
I mean, I'm gonna go back.
Mm.
I
You just wrote the
I
thing.
do-
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need.
I'm gonna do both, but I knew as he went down the list that it was gonna take me longer.
So
to
the
look up and
proficiency
figure
just
out the
means it's
numbers.
most likely that you're more
Oh,
than
I didn't
3.
get that.
Is that what it means?
Proficiency means you add your proficiency bonus.
Which at this level is +2.
Oh, I see.
And then as you go up, see, here's anything that you're proficient in, you'll keep gaining because I think at 5th level it'll become a +3. Then at the I think it's 10th level, 9th level, it's +4 or something like that. I just wrote something. So
Oh.
thank you all for joining us. Anyway, okay, so now that you know that, let's roll and see what we got.
I
No,
can
go, just roll.
reroll.
Yeah. Now that you know what you got.
Thank God.
All right,
because that
all
was a
right,
bad
nice.
roll.
Which one roll? Don't even say, just roll.
Just
Roll better.
Oh, Lordsies.
That'll be keeping. All right.
That's a bad dice.
That's a bad idea. You don't want this die. Roll this one. I bet this one will do good.
Oh,
Bro,
thank you, John. You're the best.
Bro, that's just nuts. Can you help me? Help me.
You know what you roll?
Nat 20?
Yeah, it is like magic, isn't it?
It is. I'm at lucky. It's a shine of luck. Next thing I know, Rock Seeker's gonna walk out at the rock shrine.
You went, whoa! You no, you come up. You're foul. Which might be lucky for him, but not so much for you. Anyway, all right. So on that roll, you go. "Oh, this is a shrine dedicated to Tamora, the goddess of luck and good fortune, and you feel like this calm and this. I don't know this calm and. So what did you put in there? What did you throw in there? What did you throw in the shrine? You know that's what you do. Little offerings.
Can I ask an out of character question real quick?
Sure.
How so? Like gold in D&D, only one. I was gonna throw like 5.
Oh, Jeff threw that in there too.
I was gonna ask how much is like
5
a
is good.
standard amount of gold.
Oh, probably a silver piece would make people happy, but gold will make them jump.
5
And
gold.
5 will sit there and just
5 whole
They're gonna
gold.
give you the best.
I
of the best.
budgeted that way back at the beginning
Right.
when we talked about it.
I budgeted 5 gold.
No, so then you said 1, and I was like, why 1?
So you place 5 gold pieces in and you pray, and all of a sudden you get this calmness and this feeling of joy, and like it's almost like you just. It's as if imagine if you won the lotto today, the Powerball,
Yeah.
and it was $100 million.
No one would ever see me again. I would disappear into the
Okay,
void.
well, she basically gets up and you guys never see her again. I'm not quite sure what just happened, but that's what happened. No, I'm not serious. But that's the feeling that you get. So okay. That's amazing, yeah. When you get up from that, from praying, you feel like, wow, I feel like I've been blessed. Like that someone's looking over my shoulder and just touched me, and I don't know, just blessed me. And so that's what's gonna happen.
It's
So
2d6.
you're going to get
So it's gonna be +6.
when you go into for the first time that you go into
To
combat,
hit.
the next time you go into combat, you're going to be under the effects of a bless spell.
Blessed.
A blessed
A
spell.
bless spell. Bless spell.
It doesn't have
The
a
bless spell.
versatile.
No, it's heavy.
I'll tell you what it
two-handed,
does.
and that's about
It's a
it.
+1.
Attached.
You'll have a +1
Bless.
to your. I want to make sure I get it right. It's a spell. Whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll d4 and add it to whatever you roll.
So, roll plus D4 would be a good way to like annotate that.
Yeah. So anytime you make an attack roll or a saving throw, and
it will last for the entire first combat, for the entire encounter. So the first time you get into combat or whatever, it will just last.
Sweet. Is there a woman at the shrine, right?
Well, no, as you know, no, she's not at the shrine. He said something about a sister, Ariel, attends, takes care of the
Shows up.
shrine. Yeah, sure.
Like a shrine maiden.
Yeah. And actually, she comes out. You see a woman come out and look like, wait, did something just happen? Literally, she looks and she has that look from where you see. She comes from here. You're here at the shrine here, right? You're right here at this shrine.
Mhm.
And she comes from this home from here, from this area here, from that building there. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, no, here, I have her. I have the,
You have her?
He has her.
yeah, I actually
John,
have that.
why are you holding her hostage?
That's right. I am holding her hostage.
You're holding a holy woman
There,
hostage.
that's her. She comes down, and you notice that, she herself is an elf.
Ooh.
Yes. She also is an elf. And she comes down to you. She says, "Welcome to Mora's Shrine." She says, "There's something interesting. Something interesting just happened, and I'm not quite sure what it was, but please come."
I'm following.
She goes.
For sure.
She takes you up into the house, and here, come here. I'm gonna do this like I used to once upon a time, and you can interpret. Follow me.
Uh-oh.
You're getting these messages. Jesus Christ.
Her character's gonna betray us. Don't trust her.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be dead. That's what's
She's gonna be like this undead, pasty white like
The
character.
rest of you are all at the shop, I would think, at this point together. So you guys
Probably.
No.
Probably.
I'm bartering with the innkeeper.
Yes, you
For
guys all
what?
doing what you're doing.
Oh, for the meat. He's gonna get us fed. Get me fed, bro.
I can't believe I cut a cow's head off. And the provisions guy believed my dad.
Didn't think you shouldn't say that too loud.
True. Thank you.
I wish dance could be recreated.
No.
Sad we missed seeing the dance.
Actually, I wish I could see
You saw it. You were still there.
Oh yeah. I also saw you chop off that horse.
Oh my god, dude! John bullies me.
Oh, you rolled a one.
He's like, well, I did roll a one.
You did roll one. He literally said, "Roll so I can see whose head you're gonna chop off."
Yo,
And
he
you
did
rolled a
say
one.
that.
You would have rolled 20, bro. You would have looked like the coolest guy in the block.
Yo.
You would have been like the kid with the new bike. Dude, look at these, you that great sword. Oh boy. You didn't even ask him how long it was, bro.
Said it
You
was-
did just because you chopped that horse's head off, you did zero
Zero
negotiating.
negotiating.
So you got hustled
I got hustled.
because you paid for the cow.
No,
Why
he
did
ended up giving me the cow for
Oh,
free.
okay. I was gonna say you can pay for the cow, bro. You should have
Yeah.
taken the whole thing, chopped it all up.
Yeah, he ended up giving me the cow for free.
No.
No,
the sword
dude.
was originally 30.
No,
He was gonna do it for
the sword was
25.
40 with everything 60.
I don't think that's
The-
what I
no,
remember either.
It was
dude.
the sword was originally 30, and then it would have been 25 because he would have given you a deal. But then
Oh, you're
you
right.
went and killed the cow,
I went up to
which
60.
equaled 60, and negotiated down.
Oh
to
yeah, because
45.
you didn't have
That's not bad.
60.
That's all I had.
Well, you only paid 20 more for the whole cow. Good for
Yeah,
you.
dude, that's good. Well,
But
50
actually,
more.
you didn't
you
get the whole
didn't get
cow.
the whole cow. Was
He
my
only
point.
gave you
You
some.
got the fucking.
Yeah.
So if you only paid 35, how do you not have anything left?
Yeah, I paid 45.
Yeah, he paid the whole amount.
I was just asking because she just said 35 and you said yeah.
The
and I have no
sword
more
was
left.
supposed to
The
only
sword.
be
No,
35.
45. I have no more left.
The sword, no, the sword was supposed to be 30.
Yes,
better than-
and then he was
So
going to give him a deal
15
for
more, I would have
25.
gotten the whole cow. I didn't have 15 more though. That's the
I'm
problem.
saying,
I
but you
understand.
didn't even get half a cow. You got like
You
a
got
leg.
portion.
You got hustled, but that's what happens when you accidentally chop a cow's head off.
You did
Yo,
get
that's
hustled.
wild.
Excuse me.
Yo, I'm ready to shoot arrows. Is what I'm saying. Dude, she's gonna be possessed. She's gonna kill us. We're gonna have to fight her.
Antonio, where are the weapons?
In the equipment section
Oh, here it is.
after the armor.
2d4
They were
times
having
10.
an argument about the rules of their fantasy league.
Oh,
It
are
was
they?
great.
Are
Yeah,
they?
it was really funny. They took a vote.
5
Better
times
than
10,
some
50.
middle-aged men voted.
That's how much money I should have started with.
No. That's if you don't take the equipment package from your class
Oh,
and
yeah.
background. Then you have 50 gold to try and buy everything you had.
Yeah, that's good. What's donning and doffing armor? Like putting it on and taking it off?
Yes. Donning is on,
It should
doffing
take
is
5 minutes to take off medium armor.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, bro.
The great sword is $50, so I did get a deal. Not bad.
Pretty sure, wasn't it used?
It's heavy, two-handed. Well, it literally.
It was good enough to cut a cow's head off.
It's
So it was
perfectly fine. What comes after a great sword?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's crazy.
It's already great.
It's already great.
Talking about for the technical most damage, then yes, technically that one wins in the long run. The only thing that out damages it is using 2 long swords or 2 rapiers.
How do you use two? Because longsword.
At
Oh,
fourth
because you
level, if at 4th level you take the dual wielder feat, you can dual wield 2 long swords.
could. Yo, that's pretty fucking
and
strong.
you get to swing them both.
Yeah, but the second one doesn't get a damage modifier.
Dude, that's pretty fucking beast.
So instead of rolling, the caveat is that yes, it technically does more damage in the long run, but it's only if you hit with the offhand weapon.
Yeah,
Mm.
it has to hit because you're rolling d20 separately.
Can you get a better greatsword as it goes?
You get magical greatswords that are +1, so it add +1 to your head, +1 to damage.
What is it called? The massacre?
Magical.
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 Not everything's brute.
Yo, how do you get that? You gotta like find a magical person.
You gotta find it or buy it.
So the great sword can't turn magical if it's not a magical one. Like I can't find some of the
You gotta
magic.
pay someone to do it.
Why are you
That's
looking
fucking
at
dope.
things that are clearly not for you?
I was looking up comic backpacks. Jack.
And you said the rapier is the other one that's good.
Well, it does the
And I
same
thought
amount of
these would be
damage as a
cute to
long
have in the
sword.
Oh yeah.
It's not that it's better; it just does the same thing.
They have them tons of
What does
colors.
heavy do? So that means that I won't be able to be
What?
good at
They have it in
fighting.
tons.
Heavy is more specifically for gnomes and smaller folk because they can't wield a heavy weapon.
Gotcha.
Did it say it has a USB charger?
Yes.
Yo, she's like literally gonna kill us. Wait, they're planning our dice to go. Look, you're gonna get a free hit on everybody. And
Holy sin.
just play it off. Gonna kill them all, and then we'll resurrect them with the shrine.
Why did I write 10-day MRE? What is MRE?
I mean, I guess it would be meals ready to eat.
Meals ready. So
But I'm
rations.
gonna guess it's supposed to be rations.
Yeah, ration.
You're a ration.
Here's a ration.
Hi, Kayla. What's up?
What's a water skin?
That's where you. It's like a
Water bottle.
camp,
right?
like
An
a
older version
canteen.
of a water bottle. Made usually from animal hide and stuff like
Gotcha.
that.
Oh. Kayla, you jingle jangle too much.
She does.
Good girl. She got so many pets today. Come on, jingle jangle.
Water skin.
Oh, there's literally a picture right here. Yeah. That's dope.
I'm just trying to sneak in here. All right. That's that.
What? What's your issue?
All right. So there we are. Was there anything else that you guys wanted
I'm bartering with the innkeeper.
for? Oh,
Meat.
just
Oh.
what?
The meat.
Okay. Well, you get the haunch.
I
Oh,
already
you talking
got
about with the
hunch.
innkeeper? Oh, he says, okay. Actually, let me look that up. real quick. You know, I was wondering if somebody would do that, so I have the page.
I was wondering if someone would do that.
I was wondering if somebody would do something for that to do that, but
It is nighttime.
he goes. He says, "Well, interesting. Well, yes, you know." Tobin says, "I could work something out. Perhaps, I could definitely do a stew with this. It would definitely be a stew." Says, "All right, you know, I believe I would. I could make a stew out of this and provide a meal and give you a night's lodging for it."
Kind sir,
Good. So I would
can you
you
give
5
us 3 nights? 2
Oh.
future nights.
for a haunch of meat? Come down.
It's just 2 nights.
2 nights.
2
I
extra.
could give you 2 meals in a night.
Where's Ken the Drow?
All right, this is you now. In the garden or wherever.
All right.
They're at the provisions. She's
I am
also
master negotiator.
You are at your own. Well, you know what? Make a die roll and add your I don't know. Do you have persuasion or anything like that?
I have persuasion.
Do you? All right. Well, let's see how persuasive you can be. Make a roll. Let's see what's going on.
14.
14. Well then, fine. 1 night, one meal, and 2 nights.
Oh.
Thank you.
Very well then. And no more staying in the stables.
No, I have 2 free nights. Thank you.
Good. Very well then.
When we move on to the
All right. So now you guys get done. You meet up wherever you were going to meet up. Now what?
I heard
You have your shiny sword. You have your nice armor. You have
ready.
more arrows.
as I was heading towards the provisions, I heard Selena was heading to the shrine. Shall we head over there?
Am
Are
I
we all
still
going to
there?
the shrine?
Or do we all meet back up?
No, you probably headed back.
I'm on my way back.
Oh, I thought you were. All right. So you're there with us?
I'm on my way to there, yes.
Okay, then Nimnu. Your
What's
turn. What are we doing now?
Nimnu has stated multiple times we should go find Rockseeker.
Yeah.
Let's find Rockseeker.
All right. So at this point, You
I wanna know what the hell happened.
Well, you guys already know where the horses were on the train. Okay. So you go. All right. So you lead back out towards the Tribor. So you head back out towards the Tribor Trail, which is in the north past Barthen's Provisions. And then you get back to that area where you were. And you find the road. And of course, the horses are dead. So this is going to be the main road here. All right. This will be the main road here. And then you had found that trail that ran off into the woods. That's basically, and that's where, remember, you fought the two sets of goblins. You guys were feeding them and found that trail, but you guys decided, let's get the provisions back and then we'll deal with that. So it's been a day. The horses, you can tell that wolves have probably been here and feasted on the carcasses of the horses, crows, birds, that kind of thing, different various animals. What do you do?
I want to follow
Follow tracks.
the tracks.
All right, so let's make a survival roll. Whoever that
Survival. My survival.
I'm +4.
What the hell is survival?
survival.
Bottom right.
Bottom.
Bottom right.
So here-
No, it's bottom right view.
Oh, I have 4. You have 6?
I have 4.
Oh.
I have 4.
Both of you can roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
both
yeah?
of you roll.
Okay, 23.
Okay. Look at that. Nothing.
Oh God.
19.
Not bad. Okay, so the both of you sit down and go, all right, this way. Because there are a couple of a couple of trails that branch off, game trail. That. You can tell that the goblins found there's a trail that cuts through, and there's a bubbling stream that goes alongside there. All right, so you guys are at this edge. Let's mark ourselves at this edge where you enter. Okay, there you are. Are you going to be on the woods or in the trail? On the trail. Okay, so you're going down. You're traveling along the trail. So far, so good. You every once in a periodically between the two of you guys check and say, yep, this is the way. And as you do so, let's see. Who's in the front? Who's leading this crazy? It will be one of you two.
I'll be leading.
Okay, so you're gonna be leading. All right, so,
And he did not hesitate to point at it.
wow.
Wait, you pointed at
All right,
me?
so
Literally.
You just got new armor class. Test
Yeah,
it
but
out,
you're
sir.
still higher than me.
Oh, he's
okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. I need you to make a perception check. Excuse me, no, a dexterity check. A dexterity save. Your magic number is 15.
No,
No?
8.
8. Oh dear.
The clumsiest barbarian ever.
All right.
Bro, you know what a 10 is? You know how to roll that?
Nothing about
Double digits. You heard of them?
Double digits.
All right. So you see him. He's looking at tracks. He gets up. Thune stands up and starts walking. All of a sudden, you hear this, and you see him go up in the air, and now he's hanging upside down
Oh,
as
that's
a
fun.
snare has grabbed him like the rope. You see the rope that you see people fall into.
Mhm.
He basically stepped, whoop, and now he's hanging upside down, kind of bobbing along.
Great.
In the upside down.
Watch your head. I'm going to firebolt the rope.
Okay, roll.
Thank you, Nimnu.
23.
Oh my gosh! So Nimdu he warns you. Hey, shoot! Sorry, make a dex save.
Oh.
Oh, you falling.
What are you, acrobatics or?
No, it's just a dex save. Sure, you can use athletics or acrobatics to help you out.
He needs it.
9.
He rolled a 3. He rolled a 3, John.
All right, you take 2 points of damage as you land on your head. You were like in mid-turn, and Nimdu didn't think that out too well, and neither did you. But you go, "Oh, thank you, Nimdu." He breaks the rope, and boom, and you're like, "Oh, let me flop." And you take 2 points of damage. You're like, "Oh, that didn't work out quite the way." Yeah. Anyway, so
Thank you, Nimbu.
all right. Now what?
I'd done the same if it was you. With my sword.
Nimnu won't fall like that.
We continue to
All
follow
right,
tracks.
continue down the trail.
Can one of us do a perception check for more traps?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm +4. Is anybody better?
Everybody, whoever's leading can look and see what's going on.
What is it?
The fall made me blind. I no longer can see.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, well, you guys are in the front, basically, right?
We're
Yeah.
retarded.
Well,
Definitely.
How's it work? Is that the order?
sure.
Okay. Well then, wow. All I'm gonna say is I'll
This
a
is the
one.
roll for me.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys crack me.
I saw everything. With my
Alright.
1.
You need to make a dexterity check now.
Jesus Christ.
Try this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can you
why-
roll
why-
any other dice?
Maybe it's the way you're
18.
rolling it.
How many die rolls are we gonna make here?
Okay.
That's okay.
8. No,
He
11.
rolled a 5.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
What's that?
It's some of your saving throws.
Oh, it's an 8.
You have a 0 dexterity? No.
No, I have a 3 and I rolled a 5.
That's what I'm saying, John. He's really
What
he's
did you roll?
struggling.
Oh,
For
roll.
what?
You need to roll
For
a
your dex.
d22 on the dex save.
Oh, Jesus.
8.
Yeah.
8 brothers!
Can someone from the back try to help them?
8 brothers.
So I think we
So,
all
the
need
two
to
of you,
crowdsource
It's
a
hilarious
dice
what
roll.
happens because the two of you are talking and you're saying, okay, well, we need to look for traps. Da, 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 da. And you step on and you go, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And you try to move out the way. And instead, he goes to grab you. You go to grab him and you both fall in. It's like you each try to save each other because you both, it's like at the last second, you're like, uh-oh. And he grabs you and tries to help you. And you grab him and try to help him. And between you, you both fall into this pit. And you take 2 points of damage each.
Ooh.
It's not a very deep pit. It's about 10 feet or so.
You'll live.
You both rolled 8s. It doesn't get any better than that. So you see both of them. They're looking for traps. They're stepping. They step, and all of a sudden, they just disappear. And they're grabbing each other as they go down.
Like Scooby Doo.
You hear this as they land.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I get my
Nimnu, wait up here.
no. Nimnu, come back. And I toss him my 50 feet of
Oh, you don't need it. It's only 10 feet. You
Temporal.
can probably jump up. And
Oh, it's 10 feet.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
You're tall,
6'2".
right?
Oh, yeah. You said I was tall. 6
Yes.
foot.
6 foot. So basically, even if you can't jump, one of you can
Wanna,
boost. Since you happily fell down together, you can boost each other.
All right,
You know, one
good.
can step, go up there, and then jump up, grab. They can grab you.
Yeah,
They-
we do
They
that.
pull you up.
We do that. Dex.
I want to go
Go
up
ahead,
first.
Ro.
I want to go up
Dex.
first.
All right, so you want to go first? All right, so
All right, boost
let's
him.
do. You boost them up. So
Why would the short person-
you throw him up there. Let's see what happens.
Does he
Roll
struggle?
with advantage.
Why?
A strength check with advantage. Roll double D. Roll 2d20. What do you got?
At an 11 and a 6, but this one moved to 15.
Oh, okay.
It was an 11. I saw it land.
All right, so what's your strength bonus?
4.
So it's a 15.
15.
Okay, so 15, he boosts you up, no problem. All right, so you're out. Now what?
I leave.
Oh, Lord.
He goes and sets up in the tree to shoot it.
like, I'll protect us, guys.
We're all in a cave and he's still in the tree, you know, outside.
So I go and I reach my hand down
Good
to
job.
try to get
All
thrown.
right, so now you need to make a strength check.
Oh boy. Don't drop me, daddy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Strength modifier or strength?
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
2 points of damage.
I have hemp rope. Can I help him out?
You have hemp
Well,
rope?
I have
Yeah.
hemp rope
He
too. I was
grabs
gonna throw
you.
it at
Crap.
He
Nimby.
grabs you and it's like, oh man, he's just not strong enough to help. Now what?
I tell him, call Nimnu. Both of you with hemp rope, pull me out.
There we go. Okay, so he throws the rope up.
Nimnu doesn't want to be involved.
Go, Nimnu.
He's tiny. You
Nimnu
really
don't think
he's
a good
strong?
idea. Nimnu tiny.
Nimnu, tell the others to help.
I'm pulling.
Okay.
I'm leaving you. You know why? Because I offered to help and you chose Nimnu, the tiny one.
Whatever.
I'll help, I guess.
All right, so everybody grabs the rope.
Yes.
You climb up. Everybody pulls you out. It's kind of a little scary, but Nimnu's at the front. Oh, you see Nimnu?
I let go right before the
I
end.
just want to
so
point out
it was-
I'm stronger than Ken.
Oh! Oh! Look at him looking. Look at him looking.
Nimnu knows how to roll dice.
Okay.
Nimnu's strong. Nimnu helps you out. He ties it. He's seen these things, so he ties it around himself. Everybody's pulling, and then he notices that Kim just lets go. Like, he does. No, he really does.
I
Right?
said it. I said I let go at the end.
He just lets go, and Nimnu just digs in. Oh, let's see how strong you are. Make a roll.
Oh God.
15.
Okay, so he hits his heels. She's holding on. Are you helping?
14.
Yeah.
I guess.
She's helping.
Yeah,
So
she's
between the three of them, you guys see him just let go. That's Ken the Drop for
I
you.
guess.
Are we still live?
Are we still
Yeah.
alive?
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so you guys get him out,
There was profanity.
and there's this
See,
pit.
we got, he's out. He's fine.
Yeah, you got this
Nimnu
pit
think
that's
we should go around.
6 feet wide. So it's like 6 feet wide.
So it's the whole trail.
It's almost, yeah, it's like right smack dab. So it's got a couple feet, but right where you guys, right in the middle is 6 feet and 10 feet deep. It's pretty wild what they did, whoever did this. They did a good job of camouflaging it too. Really good, because,
Nimnu just gonna walk around.
okay. I mean, you can
I
see,
follow
it's
Nimnu.
easy to see the outline.
I follow Nimnu.
All right. Eights. Another 8. Okay, so
We're out. We're out.
You guys come and you follow the stream along, okay? And you notice that it comes to a cave. There's a cave entrance. Perception checks. That's what we got.
Everyone.
So now here's where I stop ad-libbing a little bit and just start reading, because now we'll get into the nitty-gritty of things.
16.
16, okay.
22.
Oh, right. There we
So
go.
you,
Okay.
you add
So you notice
something to perception.
you come out of the stream. So
Yeah,
you're
perception.
you're essentially over here
Roll a
on the
14.
side. The stream keeps rolling, going, okay, and it goes into this cave. So it basically just kind of disappears into the cave. Following the Goblin's Trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by the dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right side of the stream.
Me scared of the dark.
Oh God, is that
Is
what
that
we're
what's gonna
getting
happen?
to?
Me afraid.
All right, now, you rolled a what now?
18.
22.
22. Wow.
19.
So you stop everybody, and you're like, as you're coming down through the woods out of the trail, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You see 2 goblins. On the east side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, small area of the briar thickets have been hollowed out to form a lookout post or blind. Wooden planks flatten out the briars and provide room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including a pair of goblins lurking there right now. There's 2 goblins here.
Always freaking goblin.
Back of the book. Spells.
It's the main nemesis. Right?
Okay.
I thought
So-
you were getting rid of these.
We're gonna go from this because this is the string that's flowing out of there. If you guys have been following, now you know where it goes.
Excuse me.
Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Still 4. You're trying. Here, try the
I'll
pink
trade
one.
you this dice for this dice.
This is
Do you actually want to?
No.
Because I love this one.
Yeah, why?
Did you know that a singular is called a die?
You're right.
Dice is plural.
Nice.
Okay.
No, just
I rolled
dice.
this one.
Dice
Dice.
is plural.
All right, so we're gonna go. This isn't the actual, but it's good enough. Oh, I needed to take it. I'm sorry. That's what the cave entrance kind of looks like. Okay, as you see, there's light that shines in, and it gets dark the further in it goes. Then the other area.
I think you need to stop rolling.
Did you see that?
DC's gone through all my D20s. He hasn't gotten anything more than a 5.
No, it went 3, 2, 1.
Nothing more than a 5. How does that know?
Oh, 16. That's the one I rolled a 20 with. That dice is just lucky.
Where's that?
Die.
I like this one too.
We'll just
Been
use
rolling.
this right now. All right, so I'm gonna say that's the thicket right there. That's about right. 10, 20, 30. So we'll just use one of these. There we go. So this is the thicket on this side of the river. So all right, so this is this side of the river now, right? And then the cave entrance, the river keeps running along here. All right, what do? You saw those 2 goblins? They are. Oh, there's the goblins out there. They're like do 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 do, like right there. You know. Oh, there they are. Goblins. Can they still see it?
Yes,
Mhm.
you're good.
All right. That's what we see. There's 2 goblins. One with a spear shield and the other one with a mace. They also have bows. Short bows.
Does this count as combat?
It may. It may. If we get to there, perhaps yes, perhaps no, perhaps.
I'm blessed.
Unless.
Hashtag blessed.
For one time, excited to fight.
Oh, oh, she feels it. She feels
Oh.
the
Lady luck.
lady. Oh, Lady Luck. There we go. She's counting on Lady Luck. All right. So what are we doing? What are we gonna do there?
Who saw him, Lauren?
Yes.
What do you say?
What do you say?
Did you tell anybody?
I turn around and tell everybody to stop where they are. There's 2 goblins out.
Are you in the back?
No, she's the one that had the
All
perception.
right. So you know that the goblin's
Oh.
gonna be the combat.
I was looking at our little.
Okay. So essentially, what you see. Let me see if I can show you this without messing it away. Let me see. Can I cover that? So. Okay, so here's what you see in area 2. See that right there? That's where they're at.
Okay.
There's a couple ways you can approach it. See where you're at?
No
See how
screen
there's
hacking.
the stream 1, 2. So there you go.
The screen
Okay.
peeking, bro.
What's that?
No screen peeking.
When you were showing her, I
Well,
was trying
that's
to.
okay. Look, you guys can see. I mean, eventually, you'll be able to see that there. There you go. That's what you get to see. I'll let you guys kind of since you guys, that's what you see right there.
I have a question for you, John.
What?
Is that like a little campaign booklet? Like, what is that?
Oh, this is actually the adventure booklet for the entire Mines of Fendelver.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they actually put the adventures in there. They tell you what the monsters are, the stats for the monsters, how the monsters react, if they're surprised, if they surprise you, what happens. And then some of you just kind of make up and like this part. I kind of made up the traps were actually there. So it told me, 10 minutes in, this happens. Then a little while, 10, 15 minutes later, this happens. And there's rolls that you make, and if you fail them, that's what happens.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That's
So-
really cool.
It actually takes you from something, unlike like when you create an adventure, you kind of, it's the kind of same thing that I do.
So would that
That's really
be
neat.
good for someone who is beginning to
Oh,
start
yeah.
a campaign?
Absolutely.
Like
Well, I've
first
always
time
said,
DM?
in John's Dungeon, I love this campaign setting, especially for beginners. If you play the first one just to kind of get a hang, because this is actually a part. This is like part 2. The map and everything comes in the second one, which I have the essentials. But in the first one, there's pre-made characters, and you just play, and you're running through here, and it kind of walks you through it as a game master to help you become familiar with all the game mastering things. And the same thing with the players. You have the pre-made characters that you go through, and you kind of go through it the same way. We've just done a lot more because I have a session 0, and we that whole thing with Nimnu was something totally not even part of this.
So you mean we didn't have to kill that guy?
I don't know. That's up to you guys. So you guys figure out what you want to do and let me know. I'm going to give you a few seconds. And
Are we on 1 or 2 in those dots?
you're gonna when you guys come down, she spots him, and you guys end up crossing over to 2.
Okay.
Okay, the thickets are, they're kind of hard to get through, but not impossible. Or you can come around the thickets. It just depends on how you want to do it.
Okay.
You guys, she spotted him. That was a really good roll. So.
Oh, so you've seen them?
Yes, I've seen the 2 goblins that are hiding.
Do you know where the goblins are in that map thing?
Yep, they're in 2.
They're in 2, and we're in 1.
And I can see them,
So I can shoot an arrow at them.
which
You
means I
shoot
can
arrows.
point to them and show you guys where
But
they
don't
are.
you shoot arrows?
I do shoot arrows.
So you can shoot them because you're gonna have the best view. You'll probably have advantage, where we might have disadvantage, because we're just going off of your hearsay. Or I don't know. It just be me.
That's fair.
But you're only gonna be able to hit 1, and then we're just gonna be in combat.
I think you both should shoot.
Oh,
That's right.
I might just miss
Why would you miss?
because my roll
Don't you
would
want to
be.
keep the
Because he
rest of our
rolls
party
one.
safe? Manifest positivity.
Oh yeah, here. Let me
We want
practice.
to keep all of
Hold
them
on.
safe.
Let's see what's the better of all these real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I think just
This is
roll.
14.
Attack.
2,
When I was texting Charlie, bit my finger.
That's random, right?
1. It's luck.
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
It's Juju. 13.
Those are really cute.
Natural
Is that what you
20.
got her?
So this guy is the one.
All
that gets
right,
rolled.
there you go. There you go. All right.
Which
So that's what we're gonna do?
Yes,
All right. Sounds like a plan.
got it.
What are we doing?
I'm going to tell you guys where they are, and then I'm going to try to shoot one of them.
Oh my god, you
And
have
I'm
to
gonna
go
shoot
too.
the other.
I do.
That's hilarious.
That's why I bought more arrows.
I
'Cause
just use
went,
magic.
I went through like
Same.
3 of them last time.
I also use my scimitar named Simi.
I figure out how far away
I
we
can
are.
throw axes, but what's my limit on range?
Don't
Oh, I have javelins. Haha. Those go far.
It depends how
I
far
have a
away we
question,
are.
Doug.
Yes.
What time do you want to run until?
What's that?
It is 8:55.
Was it really already 9 o'clock?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I mean, we could always do this and then just halt it there.
Yeah, let's finish this little part here, so you guys get a little combat in there. It's all
It
right.
shouldn't
Sometimes
take
it's
us
about roll.
too long.
No, so you got those 2 goblins. Essentially,
So long as the entire group doesn't just roll once, we
Yes.
should get through this fairly quickly.
actually, the perception checks that you guys made were much better than theirs. So whatever happens, you guys will have the advantage of surprise on the first attack. I mean, they just they roll like DC. They made a DC roll.
DC roll.
So whatever you discuss, what do you guys go ahead and set yourselves up? You'll
Well,
have
how
the
far
initiative.
away are we right now?
Essentially, you guys are on the other side of the thicket. That's why I kind of put
About
this
how
there.
far away?
Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on.
Well,
Here we go. I'm just gonna do something here. So you've got the edge of the thicket. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this little area in, which is, I think these are 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20 by 15. So I'm gonna put the edge of the river here. So we got 10, 20. And then this is going to be, the rest of it's going to be impassable. So we're going to have 20 and 15. So we're going to have, I'm just going to kind of make this green line here to kind of separate where the brush is
mhm.
and just kind of, is that 15? 5, 10, 15. No, we're going to make it 20. I like 20 better. So I'm just going to block off this area is what I'm going to do. And then it seems to kind of like narrow down, right? To about a 10 foot. So we're going to go something like, we're just going to kind of go something like this. Like that. And I'm just gonna do it like this because this is what I want to do. There, that'll give us enough room. All right, so the river's here. There's that open area across the top, and then you've got this blocked off area here, like that. So where the goblins are is here and here. You're coming from here, so that you got shrub that you can kind of use here, and you can come around that edge here, which is what you're seeing there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I should have blocked this up because this is along the river. Yeah. So that's the cool thing about dry erase. You just gotta use your finger, boom, done. And that's that area that keeps going further
Okay.
along the river. All right, there you go. That's what you got.
All right. So
All right. Now your characters are coming in from this area here. All right. So you got the thicket that you can use to your advantage. Then that's what's gonna give you a surprise because they're really not as alert as they're supposed to be.
There they.
Put me all the way.
It was a DC roll.
He's too focused.
Hmm.
Earth to be
So now the way surprise works is we're going to roll the initiative. They just don't get to go on their first initiative. So everybody roll initiative individually. And okay, so the question: natural 20? Anybody? A natural 20? Nobody. Okay, do we have a 20? Above a 20? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Wow. 15, 14,
At least I'm not going last.
13,
13.
Oh my god.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh,
4,
I mean, I rolled a 1, but it comes out to 5.
5.
Oh, what are you supposed to add?
Your dex
Your
modifier.
dex.
Uh,
You rolled
I'm
a
at
1
5.
also?
so I
Five
rolled.
as well.
Technically, I'm a 4.
Okay, so
I rolled
here's
a
the
one.
last. Okay, so this is so everybody, this is how we keep track of the initiative. So
Oh.
ta-da! It's magic.
I've never rolled like this.
That was great. That was clean.
That was really
That
cool,
was
wasn't it?
That was the pit.
Ta-da!
That was
That's
the
what
big-
happens.
Yeah, that was the trap.
That was the
That was the trap. That's what. In fact, that's actually what it looked like when they fell. Okay, let's try this again. So this is the initiative. I hope you can see it.
yeah, you're good.
Okay, so the goblins are going to go first because even though they didn't roll a great initiative, they roll better than everybody else, it seems. Then Thrun, Luna, Nimnu, Kendra, and Selena. That's what they'll be looking at. Now, because the goblins were surprised, they don't get to act this turn. Luckily, because they'd have been able to go first. That'd have been sad. All right.
Drop it, still lose it.
So, okay. So at this point, the goblins will get to go. So Thrun, you are first.
Oh, sneak.
All right. So make a stealth roll. Let's see if they discover you. That's the only thing that might give you away is if you get a, yeah. All right. So you come
Oh,
out
to the other one.
to the other one. Okay. So
Wait,
you're
you're
gonna come
gonna
out
kill me
basically.
there.
You're so
All right. So
close.
let's make a stealth roll.
Barbarian. Rage.
Oh, yeah. I
Let's
raged.
stealth roll first
Oh, stealth roll.
to not ruin.
10.
Okay. You barely make it, but you know what?
John
Somehow,
will give it to you.
by
You
the
don't
time they hear the of you coming out of the thickets, you're already on top of them, so it's kind of late for them. All right, so you're raging, I take it.
Yes.
Okay, so the barbarian is going to rage, which does all kinds of wonderful things to him. It allows him to take slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage at half. Gives him a +2 to damage. Yes. All right, Mr. Rage, carry on. Roll to see if you hit.
Great axe.
The axe of great. Wait a minute, the great axe.
What? You just mean the great
Oh,
sword?
so
I mean, the great sword. Sorry. the
no,
great
I don't
sword.
know. You said great axe. What
No, I
great
meant
axe?
great sword.
You
Great.
sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
All right. Let's get it together here now. Go ahead. All right. So you guys have seen this, right? All right. So you got an idea what you're doing. You know what you're looking at. Okay. Carry on. Let's see what you do.
It's a whiff.
I don't know. Is
What'd
it?
you roll?
3. What's the modifier? 6.
This is what you rolled.
I rolled a 9.
Wow. Nope. You bang off his shield. Boom. I guess he turned just as I guess you broke that branch. He just happened to turn enough to hit his shield.
You're
All
supposed
right.
To be our final hope.
Who is next? The initiative goes to Luna.
Yes.
Remember when you said
Luna, what are we
didn't
gonna
all
do?
roll once, so
I'm
she'd be
going
over
to
quickly?
shoot since I can see them from where I'm at.
Well,
But I-
yeah, you're gonna have to come around the corner to do that because right now you're in the thickets. You can kind of see them, but by the same token that you saw them, but you can't really see them. They're gonna get a
gotcha.
bonus to their armor class if you try to shoot through the thicket.
Okay. So I'm gonna come just around the thicket, not much closer.
Because you're gonna be like right
Great.
there. All right,
Yes.
and you're gonna shoot.
I'm going to shoot the one that is closest to me.
Okay, that
Or
one. All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to shoot the one that's furthest from me because I think I have. Yeah, I
Ah.
can do 20. Well, doesn't matter. That's for my dagger. Okay. Yep.
All right. Let's see it. Let's make magic.
Ooh.
Oh,
Which one am I adding to it? You.
your hit modifier
2 dexterity modifier plus proficiency bonus.
plus 6.
All right. Then I rolled the wrong die.
You rolled and
No, you have to
no,
roll
no,
the
you
hit.
rolled a d20. You just
Yeah.
add plus 6 to it.
Oh. Okay.
That's what
This
if
one,
you
you're
hit.
looking at this one, you're looking at this one.
Oh. Okay. 9. Yikes.
A DC 9.
Well, you shoot, and I guess your timing is amazing. As he swung around and hit his shield, your arrow funked in right behind it. So had he not probably brought that shield across accidentally, because it wasn't accident, he just the goblin kind of went, huh? And caught his sword and your arrow at the same time.
That's
Listen.
Thank you.
All right, Nimnu. What Nimnu do?
Told the dead.
Told the dead on.
That's the other one's been hit. So I don't know. 1, 2, 3. We'll go there and then firebolt. 18.
Fireball engulfs him, hits him.
I'm gonna do it on the closest one too.
Okay.
1 point damage.
Oh, these guys are going down.
Well then, he takes 1 point of
You
damage,
cursed
and he's
us.
like, now he definitely
I
turns his
hit.
attention. All right, and we now have Selena. Oh no, excuse me, Ken the Drow.
I'm gonna move right next to / behind Luna.
Because you put him off the board temporarily,
Yeah.
right at the edge of the woods, right at the edge of the thicket.
And I'm gonna shoot at the one that's closest to me.
Okay,
I'm gonna shoot in my longbow.
okay, here comes the arrow shot. Let's see what happens here. You might hit him because he kind of got singed by the flame bolt. Whose dice is this one?
Mine.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Go ahead, reroll.
Oh, 22.
Oh my gosh! So he gets flanked, and he's kind of like throws his shield up, trying to fan himself for some reason, and catches your arrow full in the head, or maybe in the arm. I don't know. Let's see how well it hit.
D8.
8 plus 3, 11.
Wow!
You know it's a rough night.
So, you sit there, you rolled up, and
It's a
since
D8.
Nimdu
It
blinded
is-
him,
it is-
he was
That's
trying to
nice.
fan himself or whatever,
It was the
and you just happen to catch him right in the eye, and he's dead. He falls
Oh
over
my
dead.
God.
Look at that. Kill count. I told you, check the kill count.
Yeah. All right, Selena,
Yes.
you're up.
I want to use my scimitar.
Okay.
because That has always been.
So you want to
tried
move
and
up there
true.
next to the barbarian.
Yes.
She's gonna have to come out of the thicket because that's all thick hip. But she's gonna move half if she goes through it. So yeah, she can get right there.
But this is not thicket.
No, I saw that. But if she went that way, she would.
Oh.
Yeah, she can get right next to him.
4, 5.
All right, there you are. Roll to see what you do with them.
I want my purple heart dice.
It's a good die. I don't know what you're.
And you can roll a d4 and add it to it on your attack roll. So
Oh, true. This is.
Did you roll D20 to hit?
No, that's what I just realized.
oh, you got to
That's
roll a
fine.
d20. Yeah,
I'm new to this.
you could add. You could roll the d4 with it.
With like at the same time.
Sure, if you wanted to.
Uh,
It happens.
It's the pointy one.
where are all my
Looks
blue
like a
ones?
pyramid.
Oh, here we go.
Triangle?
A
Well,
1
triangle's flat.
and a 9.
That's a 10, and then plus whatever your attack is, right?
So look at your scimitar and see what your attack is.
5. So 15.
15. Well, look at that. I mean, you just slide the scimitar as he tries. He like I said, the first guy caught his two-handed sword on there, caught an arrow, and then kind of went to look, and that's when you just sneak the scimitar in on him.
Simmy.
So roll your damage.
That one, I know. That's a D6 plus 3.
Oh, we'll see. Look at
Wait,
that.
but don't I have what is blessed?
No, that's only for attacking saving throws.
Okay,
Remember?
that's fair. Yeah.
Good thing you were blessed.
Yeah, I know. Right? 3 plus 3, so 6.
6. All right. Oh, you actually hit him.
All you had to do was hit him. He'd be dead.
Yeah.
Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss.
Good
All
luck.
right. So now we go through. Now everyone's active, and the goblins now get to attack. Or goblin. Oh boy, he's in a pickle, huh?
Oh, yeah. He's getting bullied.
Wow. Let's see what he can do. Not much enough. Let's see what he does. Let's make a decision to see. Oh, he's like, ah. He feels good about blocking everybody. He turns to the elf that did hit him very angrily.
How'd I know that he'd go for me?
Oh,
I just felt it.
I mean, he's just like, well, he's like a half orc. He's brutish, but he looks at you and he sees the pointy ears.
Oh,
That's
it's game
it.
over. It's like,
Yeah. So let's see what he does. Oh, he goes to swing at you with his spear. He just shoves it out there, and he gets more in his own way than anything else, and he misses you just barely. But he does disengage as an action, and he
I
starts to
can't
move.
hit it when it disengages.
He starts to not when he disengages. He starts to move to there.
Goblins have a neat ability that allows them
Oh,
to
yeah.
disengage.
Okay, he is almost at the. He's
how do you know
right
that?
there.
No.
All right, so he
Yeah,
moves
he's
to
only
there.
goblins,
I mean, he's
bro.
still. You guys still see him through the thicket, but he's probably gonna. If you're gonna kill him, you better do it now. If not, he's gonna be able to get into his caves. He's gonna make it into his caves. So he has that. That's what they do. They have this neat ability called
Your DC.
nimble escape, and they can either take the disengage or hide action
You can use
as a
that.
bonus action. So, that doesn't look good.
Great sword.
Great sword, huh? That's why you keep missing. You keep thinking you're swinging an axe.
Yes,
Make sure you got it in a great axe instead.
it is a great sword. 20.
You rolled a 20?
Yes.
Oh, well, you hit him then.
Ah,
What does he actually have in his hand? That barbarian.
2 axes, 2
Oh.
hand axes.
Okay. Nice
So-
swing sword. I like that.
2d6.
He's pretty cool, that guy. Where'd you get that?
Here at the collective.
He painted it
You're at the
himself.
collective?
Yeah, I painted it.
That's cool, ain't it? That looks really good. I like it.
Thank you, sir.
He's a good painter.
I see that. Yeah. It's very nice.
He has the Mega Army Painter set.
Hey, those are nice. Okay, damage. Look at you with the big old 6s.
8.
8?
Oh, and I'm raged, so 10.
10. I mean, you literally cleave the guy. I mean, you basically separate his head from his shoulders.
At least it wasn't
Yes,
a cow.
you do. So, how do you do this marvelous thing? Him and that hoorah. Hey, it works because, I mean, you hit it and you see the head just go,
And then I do the dance again.
oh, look at this guy doing the
You're
thing.
dancing on your
Do the
Fortnite
dance.
dance.
The ritual.
DC's people.
The ritual.
Get down.
All right, so basically, the 2 goblin cards are dead. And that's how combat rolls. Oh my gosh.
You did.
So that was nice. That was pretty good.
Can I
It
do
was
the bodies?
The dice were with you up until we really need them, but they still saved you guys, it seems. No harm, no foul. I don't think that anything's been alerted if there's anything else in that cave.
Can I loot the bodies in the middle of combat?
Well, now that you're out of combat, you fall out of initiative?
Oh,
Sure.
I want to get my arrow back.
Okay, you get your arrow back.
Same.
Since it hit.
You missed.
Did yours hit?
Oh, no.
Oh,
mine
yours
didn't.
broke.
I
Yeah.
learned that last
As long as an arrow, I keep it simple. If an arrow hits, that means it probably hits something squishy. But if it hits like a shield or something, when you go to pull it out, it will usually break or something. I don't make all these all percentages. It's just if you hit, you get it. If you miss, it broke. It hit a rock, it hit a tree, it stuck into his armor or something, you know.
I have some game questions. for you.
Okay, some game questions. So for everybody watching, thank you for joining
Oh, I
us.
forgot we were live.
We did a little bit of everything. Is there an in-game question you can ask on the live?
I don't care. I'll ask
Okay, so
either
we
way.
got a question that's going to be asked by a player before we go. What's up?
I have like 2 questions.
Okay, 2 questions are good.
What level are we?
First,
First?
Luna.
What? So when we get to second, I
Uh-huh.
get to pick a circle, right?
yes.
Um,
Is it
how-
a second level? Is that what it says?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep, at second level, you'll get to pick a circle.
I'm excited. Does that like affect? Because then I'll have like people that I'm technically like allegiance with, right? More or
Yes.
less.
Yeah. Technically, when you pick a circle, a druid's declaring herself, himself. The character's declaring himself
I already know
a
which
part
one I
of
want.
whatever.
I'm
And there's,
really excited.
there's a lot of circles.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
know.
what's your other question?
Those were the 2. The first question was what level are we, and the second question was about the circles.
Okay, well there you have it. And that's the
I
magic.
am so excited though.
All right.
I've already decided on Circle of the Moon. That's why my dice
I
all
got you.
Celestial.
All right, so everybody out there, all my adventurers that joined us from the hinterlands, thank you for joining us. We will probably play again this month in a couple of weeks, probably. We'll let you know on John's Dungeon Corner, and maybe we'll post if we have a little area out there where you post it. But thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful week, and I hope all your adventures are as successful as theirs has been